All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome if you are new here. Thank you guys so much for chilling out patiently, playing some Soundgarden while I get everything sorted. Today is the day. It is opening night live 2025. We got less than 2 hours until the show starts. Petrov, you like Soundgarden, dude? Love to hear it. All life services for Sony, bro. Yeah. We have Jake Skew coming in, dropping a single member gift right off the bat. Jake Skew, thank you so much for that, buddy. Thank you for kicking it off today. You've been in here dropping some single membership gifts, and I do appreciate it. Thank you. MBG, did you see that someone leaked Lego Horizon Adventures 2? Oh, shit. Yo, and here I thought Lego Horizon Adventures 1 was going to be game of the generation. Now we got 2. Boss, you hype? You hype, bro? I love it. Let's see. I actually have to swap my chairs out. So, let me do that really quick. I meant to bring in the other chair. But Digital Dude, what's going on? Lux, Nintendo have another big seller in their hands with Kirby Air Riders. Dark Cloud, what's going on, man? Hold on one sec, guys. Did you even get that new mic? Yeah, this is a new microphone. It's the same one, like the same mic that I had previously, but one that's not broken. So yes, the broken mic is in my closet right now. Yeah, I guess I'll keep it there in case one day I need it as like in a pinch for an emergency or something. You have to like mess with the wire though. But yeah, Gamescom is at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern. Can we expect a shadow drop of a shadow drop or a demo today? Maybe Resident Evil 9. Yeah, exactly. It's the same brand, same model, but a new one, essentially. The other one, it would still work. It still can work, but there's something wrong internally where when you connect the wire, you have to like orient it, and you have to keep it a very like specific way, and if it moves at all, it basically stops working. You got 3 devices tuned into Gamescom already. Nice, dude. All right, boss, come on. Heads up. There we go. Irfin, what's going on, man? I'm somewhat excited. I'm not like overly hyped, but I do feel like this Gamescom opening night live could be better than the previous years. GTA 7 revealed today? Absolutely. Lux, I see that your expectations are in check. But yeah, we do have the games that I listed here are games that are confirmed to be showing up at Gamescom opening night live. Ghost of Yotei, we're getting another look at. Resident Evil 9, which is a big one. And Black Ops 7. There are a couple of other titles. But yeah, man, I do think we're going to get a story trailer for Ghost of Yotei. I don't think Battlefield 6 is going to be here, no. How long is the show? I don't think we have an exact runtime, but they usually go for about 2 hours. I was going to put Silk Song 0 point, but I don't know. It seems like it might show up, but they said that they have an announcement to make on Thursday. So I don't know if that maybe kills any chance of it showing up. but it's not confirmed. I didn't want to put any title that's not confirmed to be here, or any game in the title that's not confirmed to be here, mainly because, you know, I don't want to create false expectations. Maybe new BioShock game. I just saw that there were apparently layoffs with that. The combat for Yotei looks crazy. Have you seen the weapons trailer? I have. Yeah, it looks good. I am curious how it plays at a higher difficulty, because the big complaint that people had with that trailer, or those two trailers that they put out, was that like the AI didn't seem very good. But I think they did that for, you know, for cinematic effect or whatever. Um, 7 hour stream. I don't know about that, Tarnished. We'll see. We'll see. A Bloodborne port for Xbox. Yo, people would be stoked for that. Just the fact that Sony would do something with Bloodborne. Could you imagine they did a Bloodborne port for Xbox and not PC? Like, sorry, guys. 6 hours and 59 minutes. Bro. Bro, listen, I know Jake Skew dropped a membership gift, but we still got 24 to go. A new prototype? Does the mic seem very quiet? Guys, do I need to turn the mic up? Anybody else having some issues with it? I don't think Call of Duty's having an actual event today. I just think Call of Duty's showing up. Turn it up a little bit. All right, hold on. Is this better? I can turn it up more if need be. You just let me know. Give me the word. The Helldivers cross Halo ODST collab looks so cool. Yeah, people are losing their minds over it. Yeah, crazy times, man. It seems like, yeah, the competition is over. I mean, you could say it's been over, but I mean, now Sony and Microsoft went from fierce competitors to now they're supporting each other, you know, straight up. You know, it's interesting. I put that post out on Twitter. That's exactly what I said. I said they went from fierce competitors to now supporting each other, an unexpected outcome. And you know, there's not many people, but you can still see some people. You can still see some people where they're like, "Nah." It's like, bro, come on, man. Like, what are we doing here? We got a blog post up about Helldivers coming to Xbox and a Halo collaboration. Come on, what are we doing? They're not buddies. You don't think so? I don't think they're buddies, man. Irfan, I think they're buddies. I think they're getting beers together. They're hanging out. I think Sony and Microsoft realize they kind of like each other. You know, like, you know, you're pretty cool. Maybe I misjudged you. I don't know. Got to up the streaming hours. 5-6 days a week, 8+ hours. Yeah, no, I hear you, Lux. I hear you. A lot of my streams, I think, have been going the 4 to 5 hour mark. The only reason I don't, because I could push to go longer, and maybe I will. I just don't feel comfortable doing it when I get to that point where it's like, all right, I don't know what else to talk about now. I don't know what else to say. I mean, there are occasions where I do get to that point and I still go, but I'm like, I don't know at this point. Like, can I really call it a pod? I don't know if I could call it a podcast anymore, you know? But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Sony announced some in-zone stuff. You think I should stream more games? I've been streaming some games. It's hit or miss, seemingly. It seems like if you're going to stream games, at least for me, it's very much a mixed bag. The first Battlefield 6 stream I did, we got great viewership, which I was surprised about. It went pretty well. Then, you know, I streamed Death Stranding and it gets like, you know, like a quarter of that, or like something, or like a third. And I'm like, well, that's weird. I guess it kind of makes sense, you know? Do I think the Returnal rumor's true? I don't know. I mean, maybe. Who knows? I haven't heard it from anybody else so far. I've been waiting to see if it's going to get corroborated, but as of now, I don't know. I don't know if I should believe it or not. We have Michael Lynch with a $5 chat saying Sword of the Sea is now available, 89 Metacritic. Yeah, that's a day one PS Plus title, right? Been hearing really good things about it. Really good things. Raven X0, a member for 12 months, says, "Hi, everyone. Today is the day. Let's see what else they have in store to show at Gamescom. Hopefully it's a decent showing." It looks like it's going to be. Yeah. It seems like it's going to be a decent showing at the very least. I don't know if I could say good or great, but decent. And Raven X0 comes in and decides he wants to contribute to what will hopefully end up becoming a member train. He comes in and drops 5 member gifts for you guys. Raven X0, thank you so much, man. Oh, wrong one.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good stuff, bro. And so that brings us up to 6 members. If you guys want to support the channel, support the community, support the content directly, Boss gets his fur everywhere. We're totally fan funded. I can only do what I do here because you guys make it possible. So if you want to help contribute directly, you can drop membership gifts like Raven and Jake R, or super chat like Michael Lynch. You can become a member, direct donations. Those are ways in which you can support the content. Really appreciate everything you guys do for the channel. The next Black Myth game has been trademarked. Uh-oh. MBG, because you prefer to play games you like at your own pace and in peace, then you could play the games on stream. You think maybe I should try games on stream that I wouldn't normally try? Yeah. It's kind of, it's a, on one hand, it's good because I could see how people would appreciate that. But on the other hand, it's like, man, I'm going to feel so uncomfortable. Like, I'd almost rather play a game that I am familiar with. And we have Pushing Polygons coming in. Pushing Polygons says, you know what, man? Raven drops 5. I'm going to drop 5 now. I'm going to pay it forward. He comes in, drops 5 more member gifts for you guys. Raven kicked it off, seemingly, with the hopefully what'll be a 5-bomb train, and Pushing Polygons wants to keep it going. So, good stuff, bro. Thank you so much. Let me add that. That brings us to 11. So, off to a strong start, guys. Off to a strong start. And Pushing Polygons. I said pussing. No. Pushing Polygons. I'm sorry. I'm destroying your name, buddy. What soundbite would you like? I'm just going to get to a point where I'm going to start asking people what soundbites they want. For future reference, anybody who drops member gifts, if you want a specific soundbite, just type it in the chat after you drop the gifts. What time's the show? Starting at 2 p.m. Eastern. So, about an hour and a half. Will Saros or Intergalactic be there? I don't think so. We have Chris Brown with a super chat saying Sony realizing they can be third party and still win. I mean, I don't know, man. Soundbite seller. What soundbite you want? Which one you want? I got you. Will Sony have another third party reveal today? You want? You said here you want the Crazy Arnold or the Cerny. We'll go with Crazy Arnold. Can't go wrong with Crazy Arnold, dude. Never gets old. You think Starfield could show up for PS5? Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's been, apparently that's coming out in spring of next year. No, I don't think we're seeing Wolverine, dude. I don't think Wolverine's showing up. Wolverine, to me, I'll be honest, I'm kind of getting the feeling that we're not going to see Wolverine this year. As crazy as that sounds, I feel like Wolverine is going to be something that shows up sometime next year. I know that sounds crazy, but I just feel like something maybe went a little wrong behind the scenes and they're sorting it out. They're figuring it out. But I'd love to be wrong. But I definitely, I mean, look, things like Venom, Wolverine, I just don't expect that. You know, we just got a rumor that Sony's doing their own show next month. So because of that, I'm thinking that's where these games would show up, right? And we have Dragonite coming in. Dragonite says we got to keep this 5-bomb train going. He drops 5 more membership gifts for you guys, bringing us up to 16 on the day. And we, just like that, are less than 10 members away from hitting the first goal of 25. And you know how we do it. If we hit 25 members, guys, we will feed the beast back here. He's clearly waiting patiently. So, Dragonite, I do appreciate that, buddy. What soundbite would you like? What soundbite would you like me to play for you, Dragonite? And Lost Isley comes in. Lost Isley is keeping it going. Another 5 memberships gifted, bringing us up to 21. And just like that, we are 4 away. Isley knows what she wants. I'm assuming you're a she. Maybe you're, I know, I just assumed your gender. Isley knows what they want. I don't know. Isley's sitting there being like, just play the Herman Holst, bro. Just play the Herman Holst. Oh, wait, what? Why didn't that work? Hold on. We might have a situation.
This is an incredibly exciting time for PlayStation.
There we go. For a second, I was like, uh-oh. Herman Holst is broken. And Hellbound 1981. Another legend. The other legend. Legend 2, Hellbound, comes in and drops 5 more member gifts. And just like that, you guys crushed the first goal. We are at 26 members on the day. It is time.
Boast, do you read me? It's time to feed the beast.
It is time. All right. Oops. Boss, you don't have to wait long, bro. They're not going to keep you waiting. DS2 reference. I didn't see if Dragonite said he wanted a specific soundbite. I don't think he said which one he wanted, so I'll play this one for you, Dragonite.
We would rather strive to achieve the impossible while remaining true to ourselves.
Catnip-infused treats. Enjoy. Oh, Dragonite just says, I don't care. Well, there you go. There you go, man. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate that support. We'll see if we can keep it going. If you guys want to keep the member train rolling, get us up to 50. Feel free to go crazy. Seriously, no more Herman Holst. It's a jump scare. Just because you said that, Radic, I think I'm actually gonna make a video clip that pops up. Maybe. Oh my god, dude. I'm about to do that right now. That would be some funny shit. You know what? I can't do it right now. It'll take too much editing. I might though. I might. Maybe we can do like a Herman Holst video clip. Make it more of a jump scare. And we have Big Cat's Corner. Member for 3 months saying, happy Gamescom opening night live, everyone. Called in sick today to watch the coverage today uninterrupted. Have a great stream, MBG. Well, thank you so much for that, man. And yeah, that's dedication, man. That's dedication. Calling out sick to catch opening night live. I mean, I hope it's worth it. Big Cat's Corner. I hope it's worth it. It does. Like I've been saying, I'm not trying to overhype anybody, but it seems like it's going to be a good one. And I also missed a super chat from Terry Boss. And he says Marvel 1943, Wolverine, Judas, Saros, and Exodus. So actually, there's a really good chance we're going to see Marvel 1943. That's a game I actually could see showing up. Wolverine, like I said, I'm not expecting that. Judas is another one that I think might be primed to appear during this show. And Saros would be cool, but Sony's going to be doing a, like they did say they're going to be revealing gameplay. I don't think this is where they're going to reveal the first gameplay. I think the first gameplay reveal is going to come if they do like an event next month. That makes more sense to me. Exodus could show up though. Yeah. So that's one of the things that I think might be kind of likely. There's no rumors or anything, but I'm just purely speculating. The God of War 2.5D side-scrolling game. That game has been rumored for a while. It was supposed to be announced, I think, earlier this year. I think it got the rumor is it got delayed so they could add voiceover work, which makes sense because that definitely sounds like something you want in that title. But yeah, I mean, it could be a situation where like Sony's like, here you go, Jeff, you can reveal it. Nope, hold on one second. Luna heard the treats. We have Michael Lynch with a super chat saying what Big Cat's Corner doesn't understand is his boss is a gamer. He knows why you called in. Oh damn. Yeah, what's awaiting him when he returns to work, dude? No, I didn't catch new Phantom Blade Zero footage yet. I'll have to check it out on my own time. I've been seeing people talk about it. MBG, you may not agree with this sentiment. I do not want Sony to release any game in 2026. GTA 6 will destroy everything in its path. Okay, you had me in the first half. I was like, wait, you don't want Sony to release any games in 2026? No, I agree. I mean, if Sony's going to release something in 2026, I think they have to go early, January, February. But yeah, man, stay out of the blast radius of GTA 6. Absolutely stay away from it. Do I think we'll see Blade? I don't think so. Apparently that game is like really, really early in development. I don't think we're going to see that for a while. Meanwhile, Horizon 3 will get released. MBG, do you really think Saros will do well or have hype? After you played down Returnal sales yesterday with its link to an Xbox port, I think the one thing that will help Saros out a lot, well, I don't know if I should say a lot, but at least theoretically it should help it out, is the fact that when Saros releases, it's going to be releasing to, I would assume, an install base of 85 to 90 million. To whereas when, when Returnal released, it was within a year of the PS5 being on the market, and it was PS5 only, right? So it was like a launch window title. So I think the fact that you just have a much wider player base now, a much bigger install base, should help it. But yeah, Returnal seemingly didn't have much of a tail. I don't know. I'm not sure, man. I would assume that Sony views Saros. Okay. Sorry, my cats are going crazy. I would assume Sony views Saros kind of like they do Astrobot, where it's like we don't expect it to do millions upon millions of units sold. I think they want to see it do better than Returnal, but Returnal was Housemarque's first AAA game, so I don't really know how high the expectations are. But I think it'll do well, relatively speaking anyway. I think it'll do well. I hope it will. MBG, I did watch the Helldivers collaboration with Halo on the PlayStation YouTube channel. Yeah. Irfin, you're saying Astro exceeded Sony's expectations? Hell yeah, dude. Days Gone 2 tease? Uh-oh. Josh, you're saying it logically doesn't make sense for Sony to port Returnal to Xbox? Yeah, don't tell the haters that, bro. They just think we're coping. It's like, okay, yeah, man. Let's just throw out all logic and reasoning so that we could just say it's cope. Meanwhile, we're all totally fine with Helldivers going to Xbox. I'm telling you, it's the people that claim to be so against it that they're the ones that they want to keep it going, man. They want to keep the war waging on. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm rooting for Saros though. Saros, I think Returnal was so good. Returnal was so damn good, and knowing that Saros is going to be even more refined, and they're going to take everything they learned from Returnal and build upon that with Saros, it would be great if it showed up here, man. That'd be fantastic. I'd be elated. Console war for the win, bro. Does it pushing polygons? Michael, you beat Returnal 4 times, dude? Good shit. Good shit. Will you be making a video saying how wrong you were? Like with Helldivers 2 going to Xbox? I mean, it seems a little bit redundant. What would I be wrong about? I talked all yesterday about how Returnal could go to Xbox, but I don't think it makes sense. But it could. You know, I'm not saying it won't. I'm not. And I already talked on stream for a while about how I was totally wrong about Helldivers. The biggest thing I was wrong about ultimately, though, like zooming out, the biggest thing I got wrong, and to be fair, I think a lot of people got it wrong. I don't think I was the only one. The biggest thing I got wrong was, I think it kind of leads back into 2023 with the Activision thing, is I thought Microsoft was going after Sony. Sony thought Microsoft was going after them. The biggest thing I got wrong was thinking that, you know, Microsoft was still trying to go after Sony. And in reality, their strategy was the opposite. We're like, we're not trying to go after Sony. We're trying to leverage them. We're hoping they'll help us. And that, I think, was like the biggest realization, like, oh, hold on though. You know? Like, so when you remember like Microsoft like talking to the, you know, like to the lawyers and stuff and constantly pushing stuff out there, they were taking this position of like, we're gonna die if we don't like figure this out. And you know, it seemed like they were playing the victim like really intensely, and I thought it was an act. I thought they were doing this because they're like, oh come on, like you're just trying to say anything you can to squeeze this through, and then the moment it goes through, you're gonna turn your back, and it's like, oh, there they are. But no, that's not what happened. Like they were being serious, you know, and that's the part that I think shocked me the most, and why when we look at the way things have played out, you know, I think a lot of people were wrong. Sony was wrong, right? So good times though. Good times. 900 hours on Returnal? What? That can't be possible. Interesting, Ray. Interesting. Chris, you think some people are sounding like Xbox fans that were in denial that games are going to go multi-plat? All of this could have been a deal. Who knows? Companies do crazy stuff. It could, yeah. We don't know. We don't know. The only thing I will highlight is Sony is not saying a damn word, bro. And that to me is interesting. Like they're just doing it and not saying anything. I'm like, that's fascinating. That's an interesting strategy. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. They're just like, here it is. You know, proceeds to not explain, proceeds to leave. Shows up, releases Death Stranding 2 exclusively, markets Ghost of Yotei exclusively, announces Helldivers 2 is releasing on Xbox with a Halo collaboration, fails to elaborate, leaves. I mean, if you pay very close attention to what they're saying, they technically elaborated, but you know what I mean. They also said they weren't going to raise the price of subs in games, and they did that almost immediately. I don't mean to laugh, but you're right. You're absolutely right. That's crazy. That's crazy. Did you guys see, what is it, Kirby Air Riders, I think is going to be $70. Seems like Nintendo might be backing off of the $80 pricing. I don't know. They might be back. It may have worked, guys. We saw Microsoft pull back. They're like, you know what? Let's go back to 70. Let's go back to 70. MBG, what hurt Returnal was having to start over after every death. That's what dropped players. They can't make the same mistake with Soros. I believe they did confirm with Soros that you will keep your loadouts. You will keep the stuff that you get each run. So there will be a better sense of progression. So you will die and have to restart, but you will have all the stuff that you looted or unlocked. There might be limitations on that though. MBG Elden Ring Night Rain is still sustaining massive player counts even after almost 3 months of its release. Game's extremely addicting. I'm not surprised, man. Yeah, when I saw that announced, I was like, that's going to be huge. And I know there are people who are like, oh, it's an asset flip, or nobody wants who wants this multiplayer game. But I was just like, no, dude. Elden Ring sold like over 25 million copies. There's absolutely millions of players who will play this every day. How long until Gamescom? We have about an hour and 20 minutes left. MBG, if a new Metro game shows up, I'm going to lose my shit. Xbox Store accidentally leaked the first image of Black Ops 7. Looks like a Transit remake. That's what I heard it was going to be. Yeah, I don't know how I'm feeling about Black Ops 7. Like, I'm interested in seeing it, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just wondering if it's going to be like, oh, yeah, there is. It's Call of Duty again. Like, it's fine. A Transit remake. I'm kind of curious what that would look like. How much of it would be reimagined? Transit was kind of cool. I remember playing that. Mrs. MBG will probably be excited about that. MBG, if you want, make this stream member only. We need to weed out the trolls. We'll see. I'm not planning on doing that, but if we have to, we will. We got a lot of mods here, though. I think we should be good. We got Ray, Lady Gamer, Gaming Survivor. We should be good. MBG, do you think Battlefield 6 is going to do better because of the Black Ops leak? I don't think Battlefield 6 is going to do better than Black Ops 7. I don't think so. I think Battlefield 6 will do much better than maybe some people think, but I don't think it's going to be able to take down Call of Duty. Just because, dude, Call of Duty, like, they have the players, man. Like, regardless of public opinion, regardless of online opinion, the numbers don't lie. Like, they have tens of millions of players, dude, and they buy the game. It's like a ritual every year. Even I play it. I play zombies, so it's like I feel that Call of Duty is mega stale and just uninteresting anymore, but yet I still do play it, mainly because that's the thing. It's become like a go-to live service game to an extent, and that's not going to change with Black Ops 7. But I think Battlefield 6 will prove to be disruptive. I do believe that. The worst selling Call of Duty sold 30 million units. That's what I mean, bro. Like, what is failure for Call of Duty? You hope they keep Saros tough and offer difficulty like Returnal, or water it down for the casuals. I think they'll find, they're probably going to try to thread that needle and find that perfect spot to land in. MBG, I've been trying to build the Outlast Asylum on The Sims 4, but I just can't get it right for some reason. I don't know why, Lady Gamer. That's like a crazy sentence. Because I'm familiar with both. Outlast was an incredible horror game. I haven't played Sims 4, but I'm very familiar with Sims 4. That's just funny to me. I guess it makes me wonder, like, why are you trying to rebuild I feel like that's very specific. What inspired you to want to build the Outlast Asylum? Dude, that game is awesome. Outlast 1 is crazy good. You know what's crazy? That studio made a live service game too. Red Barrels, I think, is the name of that studio. They did Outlast 1. Then they did Outlast 2. And I don't think Outlast 2 did as good as the first one. And then they made like a live service game called Outlast Trials. And I don't know how that's doing, but like, isn't it crazy? This is what I'm saying, man. Like, this is like all these studios where it's like, bro, how do we go from Outlast 1 to like, what if we made this live service? No, you did not miss the event already. We got an hour and 15 minutes left. To this day, Outlast 1 is hard for me to play through. Lady Gamer, you're saying it's because your husband played it? Oh, okay. Yeah. It's a great game. There's an Outlast movie in the works? Oh, shit. Lux, you're saying you haven't played Call of Duty since PS3 or 4. But every time you see people say it's not the same, it makes you chuckle. Like, what is different? It's a shooter. You shoot. But you can run backwards while shooting and run to the side and dive to the side. Yo, I'm not gonna lie though, the Omni movement in Black Ops 6 is actually really fun. Like, the other night I was doing a round of search and destroy with my buddy, and I was like running down a corridor and somebody was shooting me from behind, so I made a quick left turn into a doorway, and as soon as I did that, I did like the backwards dive. You know, I dived onto my back and like did a 180, and the person did not expect me to do that, and they were just running right after me, and I just lit them up. So the Omni movement is pretty sick. In fact, if they don't have Omni movement in Black Ops 6, that's going to be a letdown, I think. That'd be kind of crazy if they walked that back. Josh, you're saying you don't blame anybody for expecting Wolverine any day, anytime. We should have got it a long time ago. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, people should, like, it's fair for people to be like, where's Wolverine? We should be seeing Wolverine. But I agree with you that, like, you know, it's something that it was revealed in September of 2021, man, and we haven't seen anything. I just still get the feeling that it's not. I just still think it's not ready. MBG, I already pre-ordered Ghost of Yotei. Yes, we will consume slop. I'm so gleefully excited for it. Yo, Tarnished, I don't know why you saying that just reminded me. Did you guys see the video that Mystic uploaded today? I'm going to have to go watch it. I didn't watch it yet, but I saw it, and he uploaded a video titled, like, Did PlayStation Lose Its Way? And I'm like, oh, fuck, man. Oh, shit, bro. When we got Mystic out here asking that question, when we got Mystic out here making a video on it, you know it's not looking good, bro. Yeah, Mystic Ryan. You know it ain't looking good. You know something's wrong. But I don't know the context of the video. Like, I don't know what he said, or I didn't get to watch it yet. But I'm just like, oh shit. Here we go, bro. Here we go. Buckle up. PlayStation is doing very uncharacteristic things. Bro, Hollow and the Radblad uploaded 2 hours of Chronos gameplay. Nice. Outlast Trials has a 4.71 rating on the PlayStation Store. Damn, I guess it must be pretty good. MBG said, oh, has PlayStation gone fucking insane? I'll have to check out that video later. I'm curious the angle he takes, you know? Because I feel like it depends on who you ask. When you ask the question, like, has PlayStation lost its way, everybody will have a different answer as to, like, why. If they feel like the answer is yes, everybody will have a different reason as to why they feel like they lost their way. But, I mean, if I had to guess, the biggest thing that people will probably point to is the live service stuff. That's my guess. Anybody who feels that PlayStation lost their way, more than likely it's because they're looking at the live service and mostly getting sequels to single player games. That'll probably be what does it for a lot of people. You think Sony only makes games because they have to do the bare minimum? Or if you're saying as long as they do quality games, they're fine in my eyes. Yeah, well, I mean, that's why I feel like Ghost of Yotei represents such a fascinating conundrum in a sense, where it's like people loved Ghost of Tsushima. Like, there was so much hype for Ghost of Tsushima, and it just felt like it was like one of the best games that came out last gen. And going into Ghost of Yotei, I'm excited for it. I think it looks great. Like, I think it looks like a great sequel, but I just get this feeling that, like, man, there's like maybe the novelty is worn off. I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure. But we have Marcus, a member for 19 months, saying, I need more Star Wars games. John Marvel. More Star Wars games. We need more Star Wars. We need more Marvel. That's obviously what we need. Or if you think the main reason is because they changed the character. I'm not so sure, dude. Like, I mean, that's definitely a part of it. I don't know. Guy Gravity says, beat Death Stranding 2 last night. Holy peak. My game of the year. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. MBG, I think the love for Ghost of Tsushima was due to more of a generational distaste. Or, sorry, general distaste towards The Last of Us 2 unbridled subversive story and political ideology it had. I mean, you do have to wonder how much of that inflated it, you know? Like, even I'm starting to wonder. Like, I loved it. It didn't make a difference to me. But you look at the timing, like, yeah, that... I mean, Ghost of Tsushima was almost like the anti-Last of Us 2 at the time, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel as strongly as a lot of people do in the negative. Like, there are things that I definitely have a problem with PlayStation and with Sony. But some people really, I mean, it's fascinating to me because I see some people, they're like, dude, I like they hate Sony now. Like, they hate PlayStation. I'm like, that's interesting. I don't, it, I guess it just makes me wonder, like, what would Sony have to do differently to win those people over? You know, what would they have to announce? Because yeah, I mean, I look at it and it's like they announced Ghost of Yotei, they announced Saros, they announced Marvel Tokon, you know, they drop Astrobot, and I'm like, it's not that bad, you know. Maybe I'm a fanboy. Maybe that's the fanboy coming out of me. I don't know, but I'm like, it's not that bad, is it? Is it that bad? I don't know. I'm not sure. MBG, I disagree with David Hayter. You can't make another Metal Gear without Kojima. It's not like Batman. It's about the mechanics and the storytelling would flop. I'd love to see him try, though. We have Terry Boss with another super chat, and he says, if I don't see one of the games listed, I'm losing it. You mean listed in my title? Well, Terry, I can only assume you're talking about the games that I listed in my title. All 3 of these games are confirmed to be showing up today. So that should make you feel a lot better. Yeah, that's why I purposely put my title the way I did, because I only wanted to use games that were officially confirmed to be there. And we have MVP Moss, a member for 2 months, saying people complaining about sequels is crazy, but then they will complain we don't get Bloodborne 2. It's the loud minority that's complaining. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I do think there are valid complaints, like complaints that Sony should listen to, but I think it does get lost in a sea of kind of like what you're saying, the minority that just will never be pleased. I don't know. I guess I just feel like I'm in a different situation than a lot of people where like, dude, I'm playing Death Stranding 2 and loving it, and it's my game of the year, and I'm still platinuming it, and I'm looking forward to Metal Gear, and I want to get around to playing Mafia. Got Silent Hill coming out, got Ghost of Yotei. It's like I don't know. I'm just not feeling like it, like I want more, obviously. Like I want Sony to do a show. I want Sony to announce more. The only thing I actually, for me, in evaluating like PlayStation, the biggest thing that has me nervous, I mean, like I am like, oh God, you know, like, oh, I'm so like I have a strong feeling of how this is going to play out. It's their upcoming live service games, you know. It's games like Marathon, it's games like Fair Games, it's games like Gummy Bears from LFG Studio. Like this shit has me just not feeling great because I don't know, man. Like I'll be honest, it's that Concord PTSD kicking in where it's like, dude, Sony, I really am not sure you should go through with this. I like, don't get me wrong, Helldivers is a huge success, and you found big success, but I am just scared shitless for Sony to actually go through with some of these games, bro. If Concord was SOCOM, things would have been different. That's true. Now, I don't think it would have been. I'm not sure that if Concord was SOCOM, I'm not sure that it would have taken over the world. You know, I'm not sure that it would have been a top tier live service game that blew up like Helldivers. But I am positive of one thing: it would have done a lot better than Concord. See, that right there is why I like. If you were to ask me, do you believe PlayStation has lost its way? The fact that Sony can't see that makes me think there's a chance they did lose their way. It's like you don't understand. Like, you can't figure that out. That, like, you dump $400 million plus into Concord and a new studio making Concord. You have a limited edition controller ready to go because you think it's going to be the next Star Wars, basically, right? And how'd that turn out? By now, they have to understand that if you do something like SOCOM, it might not be the big, massive Helldiver success that you would like it to be, but it will do 100 times better than Concord. You can at least bank on that. So I know it wouldn't. It probably would still struggle to sell well in a sense. Like, I don't think it would sell like 10. Like, I'm just saying, if you stack it up against Concord, almost anything can be a success and has a better chance. That's the most important thing. If Sony was willing to invest that heavily in the Concord, they should be willing to invest heavily into almost anything at that point, including something like SOCOM. That's my opinion on it anyway. But yeah. You think SOCOM would die within 2 months? Still better than Concord. Right? Still better than Concord. Lady Gamer, a member for 18 months. Thank you for that. Saying, MBG, I'm glad I found your channel and meeting new friends, and Mrs. MBG Plus becoming a mod on your channel, which I didn't think would happen. Well, I'm glad to hear you're having a good time here, Lady Gamer. Yeah, this is what I love to see. I think we have a great community. You know, we got the haters out there, but screw the haters. You know, we got good people here. I've seen them. I see them pretty much every time I stream. And yeah, man, I enjoy it too. That's why I keep showing up. That's why I keep even on, you know, even at times when it's kind of quiet, I'm like, you know, let's see, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of the streams this month have just basically been this, right? Like me just chatting with the audience, because there's not, up until this point, like not a whole lot going on, and that's cool. I think that the fact that we're able to even do that is a cool thing. So, Lady Gamer, thank you so much, and keep up the good modding, right? You think that's an interesting point. Your Web5 Gamer says, if Sony shuts down successful single-player focused studios because, quote, the profits just aren't enough, then it's truly over. Dude, that'd be crazy. It's like, yeah, we're shutting down Housemarque because Soros didn't sell enough. That would be like, what? What? I don't know. I mean, Sony definitely will shut down studios that are greatly underperforming. They will do that. MBG, you the shit. For real, though. I also agree your streams get me through my work day. Well, thank you for that, Shadowlink. I mean, it always makes me feel good when people are like, you know, when people are expressing how important the streams are. Because, I don't know, sometimes it's easy to lose sight of that, you know? Like, I can easily, like, forget that a lot of people do kind of really look forward to, you know, the conversations and the streams and the content. Sony will cut single player game budgets too. Only imagine the cost of Wolverine. Well, this is why I think seeing how Intergalactic does is going to be very interesting, because I have this feeling that Sony kind of is letting Naughty Dog do whatever they want, you know? I think that's obvious. The fact that Sony let Naughty Dog just cancel the live service game that was clearly, I think, going to be a success. And they're like, yeah, we want to make Intergalactic. Like, we want to make this single player game. I guess what I'm trying to say is like Sony will give their studios enough rope to hang themselves. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm not saying that's what's going to happen with Naughty Dog, but I'm very interested to see how Intergalactic turns out and how it reviews and how it sells, because I'll tell you what, man, like if Intergalactic struggles, I'm not necessarily rooting against it. I have to see it. But if Intergalactic struggles, I think you will see Sony come in and be like, whoa, Naughty Dog. Yeah, we're going to have to have a conversation and change things up a little bit, you know? We gave you your shot. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy for thinking that, but I just get that sense with the new leadership at Sony where they're just like, the numbers don't lie, you know? The numbers don't lie. No, they're not going to shut Naughty. No, they would never shut Naughty Dog down. But you know, I don't know, you could see. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I would love to have better insight into how Sony views, like modern day Sony, how they view studios like Naughty Dog, because there's no denying that, like, you know, they're putting insane money up for some of these games. Like insane money, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars. And when you see a studio like Naughty Dog, which, let's face it, Intergalactic's probably going to be one of their most expensive games, and you see how negative people are reacting towards it. I understand that's like, we got to power through, you know, and, you know, we got to let the game speak for itself. I do agree with that. But if it turns out that it's true, like some of the things that people are betting against are true, where it's like, oh no, dude, Neil, Naughty Dog, you done fucked up. I don't think Sony's going to feel okay with that, man. I really don't. I don't think Sony has a negative view of Naughty Dog at all, but I do think that Sony has a negative view of the budgets of some of these games. And Sony's just waiting, like, give me an excuse, bro. Like, I'm ready. The moment you don't break even, I'm ready. I just get that feeling with Hiroki Totoki at the helm, man. Totoki will have a heart attack if Intergalactic fails. Totoki seems scary, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he seems extremely intimidating from like a, you know, like just this older Japanese corporate exec walking in your Santa Monica based studio, your Californian studio, looking around like, I kind of like it though. It's funny. Totoki looks like a Persona 5 target. Is the stream about to start? Hold on. I do have it up here. It says, oh, there is going to be a pre-show that's starting in 26 minutes. Irfan, we got some time, bro. I'm on the official Gamescom Opening Night Live YouTube channel. I think it's Kyle Bozeman. He's going to host the pre-show, right? Naughty Dog will become a support studio for Team Asobi. Neil Druckmann will be completely disgraced. Nah, I don't know. Intergalactic's going to be an interesting one, though. That I do know. I do know that the rollout of that game and seeing the gameplay, I'm very, very curious. I'm feeling a bit uneasy though at like how little excitement there seems to be from the wider. Like, I don't know if maybe I could be misjudging this, but it's like, it just seems like there's not a whole lot of excitement for upcoming Sony games, man. And I feel like that's the big, to me, that's the big surprise that I am finding myself kind of surprised at. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, there are people on my channel that are excited, and I do see people who are very excited. But it's just like people would tell me that the reactions I'm seeing to Ghost of Yotei, like the new gameplay snippets they've been showing and probably the trailer they're going to show tonight, the reactions I'm seeing and this negative wave that comes with it, it's the minority and it's not going to represent anything. I'm curious to see if that I'm really curious to see if that's true or not, because I kind of get this feeling. I'm excited for it. You know, I've already decided this is one of my most anticipated games this year. Looks great. I'm liking what I'm seeing a lot. But I do notice, god damn, the conversation around Ghost of Yotei is like the fucking opposite from what I saw with Ghost of Tsushima. You know? And it's like I'm a little worried for Sucker Punch. Just a little bit. I think they'll be fine. You know what I mean? I don't think this game's going to fail. But the real question is this: is Ghost of Yotei going to match Ghost of Tsushima? And if it doesn't, what does that mean? What's next? You know? I don't know if that's a situation where they're like, you know what, we got to move on. We got to do something new. I don't know. MVG, I asked for new weapons and I got them. I'm happy with Yotei day one. No, me too. I think it looks great. I'm very excited for it. It's interesting. I guess what I'm trying to say is my assumption for something like Ghost of Yotei after Ghost of Tsushima, I knew there was going to be a sequel. I'm like, dude, you know, Ghost of Tsushima sold 13 million copies. You know they're doing another one. And it's a little bit different than what we expected, you know, where it's we're going with a different character, different, you know, timeline and whatnot. Or not timeline, but a different year. I was under the impression that, dude, people are going to fucking flip tables and lose their shit when the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima is announced. And that's not what happened. People did lose their shit, some people. So this is why I'm just huh. It's all right, well, hey, Naughty Dog's got a new IP. People are going to be, you know, losing their shit when they see it. And it's oh, they're going to lose their shit. They're going to lose their shit, all right. Not in the way you think. And I'm just, this is where I'm just wondering, man, where's the fucking hype factor anymore? What happened to it? I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to observe and make sense of what changed exactly, you know? I don't know. I mean, I'm still hyped. I know there are people that are hyped. Again, I'm not trying to be hyperbolic about it. Make it seem oh, nobody gives a shit about Yotei. No, it's not that. That's what the haters would have you believe. It's not that. But I've been doing this for a long time and I've been paying very close attention and you know, yeah, we're going to be streaming Gamescom. Stop looking for hype. The internet is too toxic and negative. The only thing that has hype is GTA 6. I mean, it's true. People will absolutely find anything to bitch about. Something crime related, maybe, you know, crime thriller. It almost sounds like Faith No More. Story trailer. Whatever, you know, some great news for Resident Evil. I don't know, hell, maybe even Black Ops 7 looks decent, but some other third-party games that look great. If we can get that, I'll be okay with that, you know? We have Overexposure, a member for 12 months. Thank you for that, buddy. Saying, hey, what's up, everyone in MBG? I've been dealing with health issues, but I love watching / supporting your content, even though I'm not able to gift or donate. Well, thank you so much for that, dude. I'm sorry to hear that you've been dealing with health issues. Yeah, I mean, for a lot of people, 2025 it's been a rough year so far, you know, and for some people, it's only getting rougher. So, Overexposure, I really appreciate the fact that you're still, you know, remaining a member and supporting in that way. And, you know, just the fact that you come watch the content, watch the streams, I'm always appreciative of that, man. I do not expect people to donate and support, you know. We do get good donations. We do get good support, luckily, but just the fact that people show up, you know, I mean, YouTube is so massive. There's so many people on YouTube. There's so many streams right now, you know, people streaming this. And yet you guys that are here choosing to come hang out with me and watch this stream specifically. So definitely means a lot. on a car while I was walking outside. Just gift me a memory. Remastered. Now with ray tracing. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, people would still play it, but it's like, bro. You know what's interesting is that's like the only game that hasn't gotten remastered. Spider-Man 1 was remastered. Horizon 1 was remastered. Ghost got a director's cut. Last of Us 1. This music though, bro. How do we still have 4 minutes? I thought it was... Turn it off. Turn it up. Hell yeah. AI music. Oh, man. Zero Point screaming my ears. Is this a nightclub from Blade? What's the pre-show? I have no idea. Petrov, I agree. I agree. Three minutes. Well, you better get an idea, MBG. You hear me, you son of a bitch? Digital Dude's not fucking around. I mean, I think it's Kyle Bozeman, bro.
Hello and welcome to the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2025 pre-show. I'm Kyle Bossman. The main show, Opening Night Live. The one with Black Ops 7 and Resident Evil Requiem, hosted by Jeff Keighley. That's soon, but not yet. This is the waiting room. And the secret about the ONL pre-show is that it's good itself. We've got an absurd amount of trailers and reveals and premieres right here in the lead up. So let's not waste another microsecond. Here's a brand new game reveal.
Yo, remember me? Your old pal Bubsy? From all those classic games you loved.
Yo, didn't fucking Sony bend? That's a Sony bend game.
Forget about that. Let's talk about the new one. Bubsy 4D. Now this I like.
What in the actual fuck?
So, where are we going next? Don't mind if I do.
So this is what Sony Ben's been working on.
The orange blur. Do any of these outfits come with pants? You know I've only got one brain cell, right? And it's working overtime on this baby.
Game of the generation.
Sorry, I didn't even know they were still around.
Bubsy 4D,
The first
bro.
game I ever played on my PlayStation 29 years ago was Bubsy 3D. If you told me back then that one day I would be introducing Bubsy 4D to the world, I'd say, yeah, that sounds about right. Now let's keep this pre-show
That's actually
poppin'.
that's pretty
There's another
funny.
brand new game announcement.
Oh my god.
You're watching the Gamescom Opening Night Live pre-show, which will basically be me teeing up wall-to-wall trailers in the time before the main event. We do have an interview coming up with the project lead of Double Fine's Keeper. For now, here's a trailer for a LucasArts classic remastered by Night Dive Studios.
You think I should just skip the pre-show? It's too late, man. I already started it.
You afraid of dying, kid? Keep that fear. I see a gleaming city rising. A city that has my name on it.
It's gonna take more than bullets to get what you want, mister. Once a lawman, always a lawman.
Okay.
If you thought maybe I was exaggerating a little bit when I said this pre-show is filled with exciting and really good trailers because it's my job, normally you'd be right. However, sometimes a trailer is actually just unmistakably exciting and really good, like this one.
Okay, well that's not what I was fucking expecting. I gotta say, I was expecting it to go in a lot of different directions. Not this direction. Damn, dude. This is fire. Jeff never fails to deliver with his pre-show. Yes, yes, yes.
In this year's Xbox Showcase, Double Fine announced their first new game since Psychonauts 2. It's called Keeper. And joining us tonight in a recently pre-recorded interview is the game's project lead, Lee Petty.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me.
I'm so excited to have you here. So you showed a first look at gameplay of Keeper. The game itself is about the lighthouse, but also the bird as well, right? This duo. And I'm curious about whether that was conceptualized first as like
oh my
imagery,
god,
like
I've only been streaming this for 15 minutes.
Conceptualized first from like a gameplay standpoint.
I always think about the total experience more than, say, mechanics and art and story. A lot of the game is about, this lighthouse waking up after eons of lying dormant and learning to walk. And the bird is part of that, right? So the bird and the lighthouse are perfect companions because they're different. At the same time, the bird is wary of dark spaces, and there's a malevolent presence around the island that the lighthouse can keep at bay. So together, those two set out on this tale, and their abilities complement each other, but also the bird becomes, I think,
lighthouse,
kind of the
bro.
Emotional heart of the game.
You have an extensive background as an art
I'm going to
director,
play as a
right?
lighthouse, and it's going to make me
when
emotional.
anybody just
You
looks
understand?
At Keeper for the first time. So I'm curious about your inspirations.
There's so many inspirations for Keeper, and one of the ones that really stuck out was the Dark Crystal. I saw it as a kid, and it was really inspiring to me because it felt like such a different take on a fantasy world that I hadn't seen before. And it was beautiful, but also a bit tragic. It was scary at times, but also really playful and fun.
Do the bird and the lighthouse have names?
Yeah, well,
what the
at
fuck is
least
going on with the audio,
bird
bro?
does. And we call the bird Twig internally because she has a beak that is made of driftwood.
But for now, the lighthouse is simply the lighthouse.
Yeah, it's just
It's
there's like
simply the
reverb all of a sudden.
Lee, thank you so much for joining us here in the pre-show. When will people be able to play Keeper?
On
Twig.
October 17th this year, which is coming up really soon, and we can't wait for people to get in there and experience our strange, beautiful world for themselves.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Well, that
Oh,
was a
I guess
great
because
interview.
you can hear the
And if
audio.
you thought
And
this pre-show couldn't
All right.
get any more
I get it now.
masculine, buddy, watch this.
oh shit! Yo.
Last Castle Grayskull is mine.
Not so fast, Skeletor.
Whoa, what's happening? He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Dragon Pearl Destruction coming soon to all platforms?
Yes, it's He-Man and the Masters of the Universe,
He-Man.
Dragon Pearl of Destruction. Intense beat-em-up action that puts the power in your hands. Grab a friend and fight for Eternia.
Yo,
with
people
four
are about to
playable
lose their
heroes.
shit over
Classic
this.
Arcade controls. It's powered-up pixel perfection for your gaming console or personal computer. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Dragon Pearl of Destruction, coming soon. From Limited Run Games.
Thanks for joining us here at the Opening Night Live pre-show. We're only about halfway through. It's a sufficiently chunked up show. And just to prove my point,
Chunked up.
here's a new trailer for
Oh.
Absolum.
He used the term chunked up. What in the hell are these cursed games? Crying baby frog. Damn. Yeah, is this like, it's kind of like Death Stranding? You know, like the frog is like Lou or something? October 9th.
October 9th. That's a release date reveal. And I think Frog Mage revealed too. That was cool. Now, if you'd like to take a break at this moment, maybe grab a water and some snacks, I really can't recommend it. Here's a brand new look at Long Gone.
Kyle Bozeman's funny. Or Bosman. He is funny. I like him. You know this dev, Mini Tom?
What did they do? Weld these things on?
Kind of looks interesting. I have a bullet. I'm going to put the bullet in the gun. I'm going to use the bullet in the gun. Shoot. Oh. Narrative adventure. This looks kind of interesting. Like Last of Us Part 3. Long Gone. That's a good name. That's actually a really good name, though, for a game like that. Interesting.
Sometimes, frankly, I'm impressed by the amount of nice worldwide reveals they book for this show.
Oh, you're saying the dev streams
Here's
on
another
Twitch?
one.
Oh, that's cool. Holy shit. Yeah, this is looking kind of crazy, though. Holy shit. First person. That looks pretty interesting.
So it's my sworn duty as pre-show
Bloodborne
host
2.
to make people excited about Gamescom opening night live. Thing is, you can't just tell someone to be excited. You can't just say, y'all excited, and expect people to start clapping. You have to give them a reason to be excited. So, here they are, the top 10 reasons to be excited for Gamescom opening night live 2025. Number 10, hearing people make noise when someone asks if they're excited. Number 9, a new trailer from The Outer Worlds 2. Number 8, the emotional adventure of seeing a new game for the first time and not knowing if it's free to play or not until the end of the trailer. It's anyone's guess these days. Number 7, Ninja Gaiden 4 is showing up. And every time there's an Azuna drop, someone in the audience always goes, yeah! Number 6, knowing there's no Silk Song, understanding there's no Silk Song, but still thinking, what if there's Silk Song? Number 5, Ghost of Yotei is in this? This PlayStation just had a 19-minute gameplay blowout. You have to wonder what they've been saving for Gamescom. Is that Wolf gonna do something crazy? Number 4.
That was kind of ominous.
Silent Hill F going full freak mode. Number 3. Watching game designers develop their public speaking skills in real time. Number 2, the worldwide reveal of Call of Duty Black Ops 7.
That's not number fucking 2.
Didn't that already happen?
Oh, wait, it is number 2. Get it?
No. That was the teaser. This is
really,
the
that's number
worldwide
2.
reveal. And the number 1 reason to be excited about Gamescom opening night live 2025, Resident Evil Requiem. So they just announced this at Summer Game Fest, and then they said, see you at Gamescom. Well, look at the time. It's Gamescom. Or it will be in a matter of minutes. You're still in the pre-show. But how about a new look at Planetverteidigungskanonen Kommandant?
Good morning, Commander. The cooperative state has honored me with the supervision of your well-being. Get you back up to speed before our lives are on the line. Glad to see you've not lost your touch. Multiple separatist vessels approach. They wish to eliminate this facility. Destroy them before they do.
The days fly by when you love what you do.
Welcome again to the Gamescom Opening Night Live pre-show. If you're just joining us, there's still plenty of time to enjoy some bonus video game trailers before the big show begins. Here's a freaky one.
routine. Xbox, Game Pass, and Steam.
Interesting fact about that game, they actually created
Audio's
that
too
whole
low.
environment
Hold
by
on.
3D scanning the entire bathroom of Jeff Keighley's mansion. Now, we've got 3 more videos and not a lot of time left before ONL begins, so next up, 2 trailers back to back.
Millions of souls pour into the underworld every day.
Some of the trailer
You're no
audio is a little bit
different.
low. It like varies.
My lord, he's here.
I bid you walk the mortal world once more. Fallen leaves return to their roots. You shall gather the souls that stray.
I've watched over this city for ages, and every name in your scroll of death. Not one of them dies quietly. You, a soulless husk.
What the hell?
You can judge my fate. Why wrestle rogues when their artifacts can do what brute slaves cannot?
Beast Mode's like, yo, it's definitely a Chinese game, bro.
What? The soulless husk?
I don't know. I'm not so sure.
The living cast their dead to flame, and sacrifice ignites the war banners!
Here we go again.
If you know not life, how can you know death?
Swords of Legends. Shit looks pretty crazy. But isn't a biker, bro. He was actually a trucker, and all of Days Gone 1 was just a bad dream.
After that. But to be honest with you, that was not the last King of the Road you're going to see in this pre-show. I've got one more trailer for you. A brand new reveal.
Dude, over 15
for
million
Sonic Racing
copies.
Crossworlds.
Damn.
And that concludes another 10 out of 10 pre-show. Up next, Black Ops 7, Ghost of Yotei, Silent Hill F, Resident Evil Requiem, even more apparently. It is time for Gamescom Opening Night Live 2025. Thanks for watching.
All right. Here's the real show.
Please welcome your host, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
guys ready?
Woo!
Guten Abend. Welcome to Gamescom.
Bro, just have a stroke?
All right.
What?
This is opening night live. Hello, everybody.
okay?
And this is the kickoff to the biggest games festival in the world right here in Cologne, Germany. We've got over 5,000 fans in the hall here at Cologne
Lux.
tonight. Welcome, everybody. And by the end of the week, more than 300,000 people will walk the show floor, which for the first time has more than 1,500 exhibitors. It turns out that E3 didn't die, it just moved right here to Germany. And of course, there are millions more watching live around the world. No matter where you are, we're all connected tonight as one global community to celebrate the art, creativity, and joy of games, from the boldest indies to the biggest blockbusters. Today, the game industry has never been more dynamic. Clever ideas from small teams are breaking through in huge ways. This summer, Peak, a co-op climbing game created by Aggro Crab and Landfall Games, stormed the charts on Steam, and right now I can announce for the first time it has sold over 10 million copies to date. Congratulations to the team.
Oh, shit.
And there's also other fun ones, like you guys have probably played Date Everything, a wild dating sim where you can romance a treadmill or a curtain. It's on Steam right now. Check it out. It's
What the
sold
fuck
an estimated 500,000
is Jeff
copies.
talking about?
All these successes prove something important. Small teams with big ideas can change the industry.
Date
And
a
that
fucking
brings us
treadmill.
to one game made by a handful of developers in Australia.
Degenerate
For 6
games.
years, Team Cherry has been crafting Hollow Knight Silksong. It is highly anticipated
Jeff's gonna
and Steam's
cry.
most wish-listed game. Well, tonight, I can finally definitively tell you that Silksong is 100% actually launching this year. And behind me, you're seeing some brand new Silksong gameplay, the first extended look since the last trailer in 2022. And starting tomorrow, you guys here at Gamescom can play a demo at the Nintendo and Xbox booths. There you go.
They're like,
Silksong is real.
Yay.
And on Thursday, Team Cherry is going to be sharing some news as part of a YouTube premiere on their channel, so make sure to check that out. Tonight, we'll give you a first look at this holiday's biggest games, like Call of Duty Black Ops 7 and Ghost of Yotei, plus major news on Prime Video's Fallout Season 2 arriving in December. And later, we'll have a special performance of the music of Claire Obscure Expedition 33, one of this year's most celebrated games developed right here in Europe. Plus, a brand new look at Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom, and the world premiere of the opening cinematic from World of Warcraft Midnight from Blizzard. Now, as always, ONL is also about surprises, and we do have multiple brand new AAA game announcements and reveals over the next 2 hours, so stick around right until the end. This is our biggest opening night live we've ever done, so let's not waste another second. It all begins with this.
It all begins. Black Ops 7.
It brings me such satisfaction to see you here. A witness to my work. You will know fear.
Call of Duty.
Fear makes you easier to control.
I got duty to answer the call.
It's time to wake up.
Your streets shall once again run red with your blood.
Raul Menendez, United Global.
I'm looking at Raul Menendez as Battlefield 6 right now. That's Battlefield 6 talking to Call of Duty, bro.
Peace and security to the world.
He refuses to let me go. Stop looking backwards, Dave. What matters is what we do next. A lot of people counting on us.
Master of Puppets. Why do they have the fucking best music choices all the time, though?
Inspector 1 report. Need a sit rep.
Fuck yeah, Call of Duty's awesome now. Great music. Oh, they're fucking ruining it with that, like, shitty techno drumming.
Pull it together, man!
So eager to leave, David. Killing the man is a hell of a lot easier than killing the idea.
Oh, Woods is dead. No. No. I mean, I'm not. Yeah, what is he, like 100?
This ends now.
Not Woods, bro. Blackout 2.
Get the Reznov Challenge Pack when you pre-order now.
Oh no, not that game mode, bro. That shit tortured me.
Zombies, of course, Dead Ops Arcade as well, and it looks like we also have an official date. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 releases on November 14th. And to tell us more,
Not Dead
please
Ops.
welcome Miles Leslie from Treyarch and Natalie Pohorsky from Raven to Opening Night Live.
Oh. All right, guys. Rate the Black Ops 7 reveal out of 10. Rate it. Black Ops 7. 0 out of 10, 1 out of 10, 10 out of 10.
Hello, guys. Congratulations on the reveal. Welcome, Miles and Natalie to Opening Night Live.
Thanks for having us. We're very excited to finally talk about this game.
Yeah, excited. Let's get into it.
All right. Well, that trailer was obviously intense. Black Ops.
Dude,
is
that
back.
guy
Let-
almost
push the world
sounded
of
like
Black Ops as always. It
the
looks like you're
dude,
definitely pushing the envelope.
we're
again.
excited, bro.
Absolutely, Jeff.
I am
It's been a
very
long
excited.
road, and we're thrilled to finally be sharing what we've been building. Black Ops 7's got a bold vision of the future. We're diving into 2035, and it's a future that feels real, just out of reach, but it's twisted in only the ways Black Ops could. And, you come to expect what you got there. It's a world of fear. The shadows are gone. Nothing is what it seems.
Yeah, 2035 setting. So the question is, we're wondering, how does Menendez, how does this all fit into the Black Ops
Blowing up a
timeline?
little bit.
Yeah, so we're pulling threads from Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 6, but don't worry, don't get it twisted. This is a beast of its own, Black Ops 7. We're stepping into a world spiraling from the return of Raul Menendez and the consequences of the past.
All right, well, I'm curious who the protagonist is, so you can tell us who's stepping into the...
He is not the same. He's carrying deep scars. Some you can see,
Consequence
some you
of the
can't.
past,
He's got a new
bro.
team with him,
Tell ya.
and every mission,
Call of
every
Duty.
move is a test.
Now,
And
what
we're
makes the story
also-
stand apart? Yeah.
We're also introducing the Guild.
Yes.
She's like, shut the
Important
fuck
to
up.
mention, a global tech force that claims to be humanity's last line of defense against this mysterious threat. And their CEO, Emma Kagan, is a visionary leader with a clear
Treyarch never fails.
mission.
Treyarch's a
But
good
how
studio.
she chooses to confront this crisis is often at odds with David and his team. So it's not a battle of good versus evil, it's a clash of philosophies. What kind of future are we building, and who gets to decide?
All right, so some deep thoughts there. So yeah, tell us about, how does this story stand apart this time?
Deep thoughts.
It's the characters.
Okay.
So the story is about identity, memory, and consequence. And we've crafted this cast like pieces of a puzzle. So each one has a reason to be there, and each one brings something unique to the table. And we've also got our central city of Avalon, which is more than just a backdrop.
Battlefield's
It's a
got them
living,
shook, bro.
breathing space that evolves with the player. And it's also where our story roots take hold.
All right, well, one thing we want to talk about is gameplay, and I understand you're doing a co-op campaign for this one?
That's right. From the start, we wanted to make a bold change with the campaign. Black Ops 7 can be played
That's interesting.
solo or up to 4 players. It's a shared experience, and every mission has been handcrafted for variety. Tone, pacing, gameplay location. You're going to be running on the rooftops of Japan, exploring the Mediterranean coast, and then diving deep into the human psyche. All of it has been crafted to really add clues.
Dude, she's laughing
to
at
the
him.
story and offer their own gameplay focus.
She's trying to make it look like she's just smiling. She's fucking laughing at this guy.
Yes, we are. Black Ops 7 is all about innovation across the entire game, and not just in gameplay, but in how we tell stories, how we connect players, and how we build worlds. And this is just the beginning. There's more to come at Call of Duty Next, including multiplayer and zombies. But for now, we hope you guys are excited to step into something new and experience something truly unforgettable.
Four-player co-op campaign is pretty good, not gonna lie.
Thanks so much, guys. And now, here's a behind-the-scenes look from the rest of the Call of Duty development team.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Black Ops 7 brings an all-new way to play the Call of Duty campaign. This time, you're not going in alone. You have the option this year to play solo or up to 4-player co-op start to finish. You can bring your friends, you can make some new ones, and there's a whole bunch of adventure even after the story.
For solo players, we really make sure that they can engage in the campaign the way they want to and feel like they're truly playing a Black Ops story.
What's going to be fun is having each player in your squad gravitate towards their own play style and then really playing it off of each other.
We've crafted this as an inherently social mode that features the amazing linear Call of Duty missions that our community loves.
Mission variety is at the core of the Black Ops 7 campaign. The pacing shifts between high-intensity combat, stealth-driven objectives, and deeply psychological sequences that challenge your perception of reality. Avalon serves as the narrative's anchor throughout, but the campaign stretches far beyond its borders, both geographically and thematically.
It's dynamic and full of opportunities to explore, experiment, and experience the story in new ways.
And in the culmination of the co-op campaign, we're unleashing something bold, the end game. It's a proving ground to put everything you've mastered throughout the campaign to the test. The end game is a brand new PvE social experience where you and your squad will need to survive overwhelming odds, adapt under pressure, and break the rules of what you thought a campaign could be. Each run is a new step in your power journey as you wield personalized abilities and face unexpected challenges. And here,
they made a wave-based mode as the last.
It gives us a lot of freedom to have some fun. The gameplay mechanics, player movement, players really can turn the map into their playground.
This is your chance to explore the world beyond the mission.
That's just a quick look at what's to come with the campaign. Every mode of this game is built with the intention to deliver the best possible experience to our players. So whether you're a Call of Duty veteran or new blood,
best possible microtransactions. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that fucking sucked.
All right, for much
I say
more
this to
on
somebody
Call
who
of
played
Duty
Black Ops
7,
6.
Make sure to watch
I'm not
the
excited for that at all.
Black Ops 7 Direct and tune into Call of Duty Next
I don't know
on
why.
September 30th. Still to come, we'll have news on Fallout Season 2 and the announcement of a brand new
the
game
4-player
from
co-op
adventure game
campaign
legend
is kind of
Ron
cool.
Gilbert.
I like
grew
that
up
they're
playing his
doing
games. I can't wait
co-op,
to show you his
but
next unexpected creation
I don't know.
a little bit later. All right, who's ready for our first brand new game announcement of the night?
Please, God, yes.
I figured you'd feel that way. Well, to do the honors, please welcome back to ONL, one of the most respected and recognizable hosts in esports. She's my co-host, Shox.
Microsoft is about to dock Keely's pay, bro. I figured you'd feel that way.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, Jeff. It is so great to be back here at Gamescom and ONL. I just had so much fun last year that I had to run it back. And let me just say, we have an unbelievable show for you tonight. And now, without further ado, it's time for our first new game announcement at ONL. Please enjoy.
15 minutes in.
Our gods have forsaken us for fear of the coming darkness consumes all but you, lamp bearer.
Lords of the Fallen 2.
Within you, something ancient, powerful, hungry. So I ask you, will you harness this darkness within and deliver unto our so-called lords retribution? But should you fall, the world falls with you.
I tried to play Lords of the Fallen
2. Wishlist now.
I had trouble getting into it. It was all right.
All right, Lords of the Fallen 2 is official, set 100 years after the last game, as a fragile veil between the living and the dead begins to tear. CI Games promises a sequel that's bloodier, faster, and more brutal than ever. With more aggressive combat and new boss battles, your first look at gameplay will arrive later this year. All right, now for something completely different. This next game won Game of the Year at the Game Awards and comes from one of the most celebrated studios on the planet. Next year, it's making the leap to become a major anime. And tonight, we're breaking the news with your exclusive first look.
Sekiro.
久しいな。
Damn. There you go.
Looks awesome. All right, we're just getting started. Our next new game announcement stars a hero who needs no introduction, a true legend of justice and gadgets.
Oh my god, dude.
I need to become more than a man. I need to become a symbol.
What did you have in mind?
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, the Lego games are pretty good. I couldn't get into them too deeply.
Who are you?
Batman Begins Lego.
Batman.
It looks like it. That was the Tumblr.
Serious.
Oh my god, it actually is.
Want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. I'm allergic to nuts.
Who's the man behind the mask?
It's like a mixture of all the Batman movies.
I got you!
Yeah, it's like a mixture of all of them. Legacy. Oh, okay. That, yeah, all right.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by... Ah! Who put that there? I could have really hurt myself.
All right. All right. It looks pretty good. Look, that's pretty cool. I like that. That wasn't what I was expecting.
The Bat is back. Please welcome the head of LEGO Batman development team, Jonathan Smith. Jonathan, welcome to ONL. All right, so after the huge success with LEGO Star Wars, you guys are returning to LEGO Batman?
We are so thrilled to reveal this game
Holy
tonight
shit, he
for
is
the first
hype.
time to you all and to the world.
Yep.
And that's not all. At Gamescom, you will be able to play LEGO Batman.
Holy shit.
Legacy
They got
of
the right guy
Dark
for the
Knight.
job. He's too hyped. He's overhyped.
All right, well, there will be a demo on the show floor for everyone. Now, let's break down that trailer because we see so many fan favorite references, to films and things like that. So what is the story of this game?
This is the definitive, essential Batman story.
Essential.
We take you on Bruce Wayne's epic journey from origin to legend. You'll train with the League of Shadows. You'll fight crime on the streets of Gotham. And as the years go by, you'll establish your ultimate legacy as the Dark Knight. We've incorporated iconic moments and deep-cut references.
This guy is
from
fucking hype.
decades of Batman movies, TV shows, comics, and games, all brought together and brought to life in our unique LEGO world.
Genuine
We
hype.
cannot wait for it. Let's also talk about the combat, because we've got some real gameplay here of the combat, and I gotta say, feels like you're really amping things up here this time.
Oh, the team has created a really rich, deep combat system that's authentic to Batman's unique
Dude, it looks like the
style.
Arkham series
So,
combat.
surrounded by enemies, you'll pull off powerful attacks, counters, and takedowns. You'll use cool gadgets like batarangs.
I'm gonna have to play this
stun
with
enemies
my
and
son.
the Batclaw to reel them in. For the first time, we've added difficulty levels, Caped Crusader and Dark Knight mode for those who want an extra challenge. And you'll build a new Bat family of allies as you're joined by playable partner characters like Jim Gordon, Catwoman, Robin, Batgirl, each with their own gear, which you'll need as you take on a rogues gallery of villains from Joker, Penguin, and many more, including the mighty Bane, as you saw in the trailer, voiced by the incredible Matt Berry.
Oh my God, I cannot wait to see what you're packing into this game. It also looks like you have a bit of is it an open world Gotham? Is that fair to say this
Sure,
time?
that's right. Gotham is a playground, a Lego playground where you're free to explore. You can grapple from rooftop to rooftop, glide
This guy's
over the
hype is
streets,
infectious.
or cruise around in your choice of Batmobile. This game has it all.
I think you've sold me on it. All right, John. I'm pretty hyped about it.
Bro
It
came
will be
with
here
his
playable, as we
A-game.
mentioned, for all you here in Germany. You can play LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight for the first time starting tomorrow
Holy
on the
shit.
Gamescom show floor. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Awesome.
The
All right,
accent, the
Now over to
enthusiasm.
Shots with our next new game announcement exclusively on ONL.
Thank you so much, Jeff. Indeed, I find myself here in the audience. There we go. I find myself here in the audience. Thank you so much, Jeff. And some of the best fans at ONL. So is everybody having fun? I love it. Well, we're just getting started. Still to come, we have an amazing musical performance from Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I can hardly wait. And also a new look at Resident Evil Requiem, as well as a bunch of other surprises. I know what you guys are excited for. I can hear it. But now it's time for a new game announcement. A long-awaited sequel that fans have been eager to see for nearly a decade.
We have fought the enemies of humanity across 1,000 worlds. No respite, no remorse, no mercy.
angels of death. But the Imperium lies broken, its armies scattered and reeling. Our foes rise to drag us down, and the galaxy has been torn asunder. On the world of Kronos, we make our stand. We are the Blood Ravens. There is no victory to claim here. Only vengeance to enact. Whilst even one of us lives, we fight. For only in death does duty end.
God damn. Mini Tom is mad, bro. Mini Tom is very upset.
2 centuries after the last great conflict, the battle for Kronos begins again in Dawn of War 4 with 4 playable factions and over 70 missions. Dawn of War 4 is coming in 2026 to PC. All right, now it's time for an unexpected update from the Monster Hunter Wilds team about a very special crossover event.
Guys, I'll be right back.
All right, to tell us more, it is my great honor to welcome 2 very special guests together on stage. Ryozo-san from Capcom and Yoshi P from... well, guys, it's great to have you both together here at Gamescom. Ryozo-san, what can you tell us about this collaboration?
Thank you, Jeff. ドイツの皆さん、配信をご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。今日ですね、このファイナルファンタジー14との特別なコラボレーションを発表できたことを本当に嬉しく思っています。
Thank you, Jeff. Good evening to everyone at Gamescom and all the friends watching online. Today, we're very excited to announce a special collaboration with Final Fantasy XIV.
ですね、モンスターハンターワールドの時にもコラボさせてもらったんですけど、その時もですね、吉田さんとまたちょっと機会あったらどっかでやれたらいいですねみたいな話をしてたんですけど、今回それが実現しました。今日お見せした、映像はですね、まだ一部でして、詳細は、来月皆様にお伝えできると思いますのでそちらの方を注目していただけたらと思います。あとですね、今回もですね、吉田さんと、スクエアエニックスのスタッフの皆さん、本当に全面協力していただいたことをですね、感謝してます。吉田さん、ありがとうございます。はい、でここからですね、ぜひ吉田さんにバトンタッチして感想をいただけたらと思っております。
After our collaboration in Monster Hunter World, I remember talking to Yoshida-san and discussing how much we wanted to do it again, and now we're very thrilled to make it happen. What we showed you is just a little glimpse of what's to come, so please look out for more information that's coming next month. But of course, Yoshida-san and Square
良三さん、それからカプコンの開発チーム、そして何よりゲームファンの皆さん、本当にありがとうございます。
Guten Tag, Gamescom. First of all, I'd like to thank Jeff for having us here and Ryozo-san for all the inspiration, the Capcom team for working on this special collaboration, and to everyone enjoying our games. Thank you so much.
まあ今良三さんの方からもちょっとご紹介いただきましたけど、まあモンスターハンターワールドの時にもご一緒させていただいて、今回それに引き続き第2弾ということで、モンスターハンターワイルズとも、我々クロスオーバーと呼んでですね、全面協力して、コンテンツ開発してきました。
As Ryozo-san mentioned, we worked together on Monster Hunter World, and we wanted to make it happen again, and it's happening for Monster Hunter Wilds. We would call it a crossover, and we're very happy to make this happen with all of our efforts joined together.
もちろん、クロスオーバーですので、ファイナルファンタジー14側にも、スペシャルなバトルコンテンツご用意しております。今日は先ほどねティザートレーラーとして、モンスターハンターワイルズ側の映像を見ていただきましたが、我々もちょっとだけ映像をご用意してきました。
Since this is a crossover collaboration, not only Monster Hunter Wilds, but Final Fantasy XIV would also be having a special collaboration content inside it. Outside of the trailer we just saw, Final Fantasy XIV has also prepared a short trailer to show you what you can get.
Wow, all right. Well, thank you so much. Ryozo-san, Yoshida-san, here's the trailer.
Oh, holy shit, they didn't even show the trailer yet? Wait, what? Oh, what's going on? That's crazy. It's a cool collaboration, I guess. Why am I? Dude, I was just laughing at some of the banter in the chat. Someone say he looks like Japanese MC Hammer, and I fucking died.
Something brought us back to this place. Something that knows us. Knows the rules. But what if this wasn't the place, after all? Look around you. They can see you. Do you believe this is real? This isn't a game.
Control 2.
But do you ever ask yourself, what are we here for?
There could be a trailer for Control 2.
We're here to play.
Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Are you ready to play?
What the fuck was that?
Welcome to the world's biggest gaming playground. Game On. 500,000 people, 1,500 exhibitors, endless games to explore right here in Cologne. Discover rising stars at Gamescom Awesome Indies.
Dude.
Step into the cosplay universe, on-site or online. Watch,
Yo, I think it might be Control 2. It's a fucking advertisement for the show we're watching.
Events in the Gamescom event arena. Not in Cologne? Go to Gamescom.global. Stream the highlights on Gamescom now. Vote in the Gamescom Award. Or dive into our Gamescom studio on Twitch and YouTube. And of course, we're here to play.
Yo, whoever made this ad is an
Join the fun in our
asshole.
community RPG, Gamescom Epics.
They said it wasn't a game in the trailer. Did they? Oh shit, I missed that.
Gamescom runs on 100%
Oh, no.
renewable energy.
This is not a
and
video
puts
game.
Accessibility first. The whole city joins in.
Still
at the
getting hyped
Gamescom
though,
City
man.
Festival.
It really looks
doesn't
like a
stop
video
there.
game.
The whole world comes together. Not only here in Cologne, but also at Gamescom Latam, Gamescom Asia, and beyond.
Oh.
Welcome to Cologne. Welcome to Gamescom.
We're not even 45 minutes in.
All over the world. And now, keep on watching Gamescom Opening Night Live.
I sure will.
I'm ready to game, all right. And that was only a glimpse of what is to come here at Gamescom, the biggest playground in the world, and what it has in store for you. We're here to play, and the fun is just getting started. So, Jeff, what's next? Is it anything good?
I think it's going to be good. It's going to be a video
What
game.
if he
I
just
can
said
tell you
no?
that much. Last year at the Game Awards, we had the honor of announcing the long-awaited return of one of Capcom's most iconic action series, Onimusha.
And tonight, we take the next step on that journey. Here's a brand new look at Onimusha, Way of the Sword, coming in 2026.
All right. Always down to see more Onimusha. This does look really good.
Where are my manners? Hello there, fallen samurai.
To think something like this was right under the city. What fearsome power! Be careful!
Oh, righteous! And after everything you and your awful kind put him through, too. Were you feeling left out? Here, let me show you
Jesus.
something to cheer you up.
This looks very good.
New ways controlling this lightning.
I don't have time for these stupid games.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Anyway, do enjoy.
Man, this looks so good. Still no release date yet.
The automated industry complex will be the link, connecting and uniting every fragment of this shattered world. This is the driving force that will keep us going. Continuous improvement is essential for keeping pace with advancements in technology. Enfield. We don't simply talk about our dreams. We do what we can to make them a reality. All operators accounted for. The team is ready for the mission.
The Alpha. She was found.
This will truly be the birth of a new world. A world where we are the one and only human race!
I'm afraid your friends came far too late.
I see the years haven't been kind.
I know about the Alpha. Why is she here?
Damned outers.
You tore my heart out when you took him from me. Now it's your turn to suffer!
Stay alert now!
Hand over the Alpha and let us end this war.
Oh, Mother. Thank you.
Your sole directive is to now serve.
Fuck was that?
Do you comply?
No. A way out is here. I can feel it.
You guys having fun so far? We got a lot of shows still coming your way. All right, now it is time to head back into the wasteland. We're talking about the TGA award-winning Fallout series based on Bethesda's legendary RPG franchise. Season 1 earned universal praise for its tone, storytelling, and original characters, not to mention how faithfully it brought Bethesda's game world to life. Well, later this year, the series returns to Prime Video for Season 2. To tell us more, please welcome to ONL some very special guests. Series executive producer Jonathan Nolan, executive producer Geneva Robertson-Dorrit, and stars Ella Jonah, you know, we've got 5,000 Fallout fans here in the hall tonight, millions more watching online, and we can't wait to hear about the new season.
Yeah, we're very excited. We literally just wrapped, jumped on a plane, and came out to see you guys. Gamescom is actually really kind of where it started for us, the journey on this show. It was 2 years ago. We asked Todd
I need a
Howard
nap,
to come
bro.
here and show the very first footage that anyone had seen anywhere of the first season. We didn't come because we figured if the reception was negative, we'd just blame it on Todd. So we're back, and given that history, it's that much more disappointing that we didn't bring any footage to show you guys.
Well, let's talk a bit about Season 2. As we see behind us, it looks like we're headed to New Vegas, right, Janelle?
Yes, Lucy and the Ghoul ended last season dealing with a lot of family troubles. So we thought it would only be right to send them to the most family-friendly town in the wasteland to go deal with their shit. And along the way, we're really excited to take them all to some of our favorite locations from the game.
Oh my God, yeah, it's such a classic game, and we're very excited to see what you have in store for us for Season 2. Ella, it's great to see you again. Thanks for
Where's the
coming out
dude
to
who called in
Cologne.
sick to work for this?
Last time we saw you was at Game Awards when Fallout won Best Adaptation. You were up against yourself in Arcane, and you won for Fallout. Congratulations. We want to talk about Lucy's journey in Season 2. You know, how do you think her exposure to the Wasteland is going to sort of affect her Vulture sensibilities this time?
Yes, the question is, what is she gonna do when she finds her dad? Is she gonna bring him back to her vault and give him justice, or is she gonna give him wasteland justice, which is the ghouls' justice? I think a central question of the season is whether Lucy will transform the ghoul or whether the ghoul will transform Lucy, and how much they will influence each other.
Okay, I like it. Aaron, let's talk a bit about Maximus. He went through quite an evolution last season. Now that Lucy and Ghoul are kind of heading to New Vegas, tell us about Maximus. How does he get deeper into the Brotherhood of Steel this season?
So deep.
Yes.
So
Tell
deep,
us more.
Jeff. Yeah, when we first met Maximus, all he wanted was to be a knight. And now, in very Fallout fashion, it's a little bit of a careful what you wish for moment. So here he is now with his newfound status, trying to make the world a better place in extremely, or I guess deeply, flawed society.
Yes.
Yeah.
He looks like he took some acid
we cannot
before he
wait
went
to
on
see
stage.
what you guys have in store for Season 2. Let's talk a bit about Ghoul. Can we expect more sort of Cooper Howard flashbacks as well in Season 2?
Yes, absolutely. Cooper Howard and the Ghoul, played by the amazing Walton Goggins, definitely coming back. We have so much more to do. Obviously, we ended the last season with Cooper Howard dealing with, I think, a very common marriage problem. What do you do when you find out your spouse is planning nuclear war? And so he's going to figure that out. And as he does, he's going to uncover a greater conspiracy with huge implications for the Wasteland.
All right, well, we'll look forward to seeing how that unravels. Now, Season 1, of course, was known for amazing original characters that you guys built in the Fallout world. We thought that was so cool. But now that you're diving a little more directly into New Vegas, I think the fans here want to know, are we going to see any more direct ties to the video game and characters, locations in this season?
Well, we're super proud of the original story that Geneva and Graham are telling. But there was one
Chat's
character
getting
in
out of pocket
particular
again, bro.
from New Vegas that I was really excited.
You know what though? I
at
would
the
say something, but it's
possibility
like
of seeing a
whatever,
little bit
man.
more
Whatever's
from,
keeping you guys entertained, you know,
writers
like
were no good at
whatever is
describing
keeping
this
your
stuff.
interest. I don't know, man.
Pictures worth.
Holy shit, this is
1,000 words.
awful.
I think so.
Okay, all right. Well, it sounds like then we might get to hear a little bit more Seal of Season 2. Is that possible tonight?
Well, I don't know, Jeff. I heard you like world premieres.
We like those, right, guys? Right, Gamescom?
Gamescom. All right, Gamescom. Here's a world premiere of our teaser trailer for Season 2 of Fallout, streaming this December on Fallout Prime Video all over the world.
Amazing. All right, let's check it out. Thanks so much, guys. Here we go.
Dude, Lux, I don't know, man. I'm weak
I'm
today,
looking for
okay?
someone.
Like I'm just
Common story
not
around here.
today.
Someone you care about or someone you hate?
Oh, what a great question. What say you, Miss McClane?
Why would my dad go to Las Vegas?
You want to know why the world ended? It started here with one man.
It's all over, but the cry.
Cooper Howard?
You're asking me if I'm high? No, I'm not.
Like yourself,
I'm just.
I am the very best at what I
I'm
do.
tired, man. No, I'm not
And what I
high.
do
I'll tell you if I was. I'm down.
is I know
I'm low.
everything. I know there's a war coming. The bombs will only be the beginning. My concern is that you would do just about anything to save your family. I think you are actually quite a violent man. You just don't want to kill me yet.
Let's get lucky, shall we?
I defer to you about what to do in this situation.
How about that? That looks incredible. Deathclaw, of course, and our first look at the new season, and Robert House is Jonathan Tease, played by Justin Theroux. It is an amazing Gamescom exclusive, and we've got another one for you. The first drop of the all-new Season 2 posters. We cannot wait to see what Lucy, Maximus, and the Ghoul have in store for us when Fallout Season 2 begins December 17th, with new episodes premiering weekly on Prime Video. All right, now back to you, Shox.
Thank you so much. That looks So awesome. I can't wait. But last year, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle was acclaimed
Thank you,
for its
Adama.
incredible gameplay and story.
Thank you.
And next month, the adventure continues with The Order of Giants, a story expansion with new puzzles and foes. Here is your first look at the gameplay and a special announcement.
The Indiana Jones DLC.
What do you know about the legend of the Nameless Crusader?
Fierce warrior. Fought in the siege of Antioch, 1097 AD. Very tall, like a giant.
Pope Paul IV had an item of this crusader in his possession, his helmet.
Well, I'll tell you what. If I see the helmet, I'll leave it exactly as I found it. Sound good? Oops. Giant guardians. Their roots go way, way back. Worshipped by the Mithras cult.
I can't believe you dare to investigate this.
Impressive for a snake. It says Semper Vivus. Always living. Not dead. He's not in a tomb.
September 4th. A lot of Microsoft at this show. Yeah. Okay, they're bringing it to the Switch too. That's cool. Cool.
Indiana Jones and the Order of Giants is coming on September 4th. And as we just announced, it will also be released on Nintendo Switch 2 in 2026. Yeah, you can clap, of course. Now, let's step into the world of Deadpool. First announced at Summer Game Fest, here is the latest trailer for Deadpool VR, which reveals more of the villains and the release date.
My massive, galaxy-spanning streaming network is expanding.
Nice imagery.
To score eyeballs, I need talent.
Now that is efficient exposition.
The biggest, baddest bastards recruited across time and space. They require persuasion.
Look who it is. Spyro Gyro, a deluxe portal for 2, if you please.
Adoring fans will be watching your every move.
Fighting on a reality show to the cheers of trillions.
Minimum effort. I have little tolerance for low ratings.
Oh, shit. OMG.
Yeah, that's right. Mojo is in Deadpool VR 2, voiced by John Leguizamo. Now, on to this next world premiere. Update 2.0 lands September 3rd. This is the biggest update in the game's history, featuring 16 Tier 11 tanks and tons of new and upgraded features.
Absolutely. All right, next. Saber and Focus delivered Space Marine 2, one of the most fun action games of the generation. Well, next year, they are set to do it again in John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. This FPS action game combines classic 80s action horror with over-the-top
I'll play
humor.
this.
Well, here is the world gameplay premiere of John Carpenter's Toxic
Maybe.
Commando.
Maybe I'll play it.
Next step, improvise.
This is not how light zone works.
You see my new toy?
Liar, liar, zombie on fire.
Best power ever! Oopsie!
They're wrecking
It
all
looks like a
right.
decent co-op.
Use some help now!
I need some
Yeah,
first.
the fucking banter, dude. Jesus.
Whatever works.
Maybe. Maybe. Looks like it could be a good time, potentially.
Super fun. All right, our next reveal comes from a true legend of game design, Ron Gilbert, the mind behind Monkey Island, Maniac Mansion, so many other classic games that defined the golden age of point-and-click adventure games in the 80s and 90s. I loved those games growing up. Well, now Ron is back with something completely new and completely unexpected. It's called Death by Scrolling, a roguelike, vertically scrolling RPG set in purgatory where you'll battle waves of enemies, hoard gold, and do everything you can to stay one step ahead of the Grim Reaper herself. Here's the first ever look.
Rather play the banana game.
It's very fun. I've actually been playing this game over the past few weeks, and trust me, it is dangerously addictive. The screen, as you can see, never stops moving, so you're constantly
Tell me to get
on the move,
hyped.
fighting to stay alive. A really fun game. Make sure to check it out. All right, now onto a studio known for its unforgettable storytelling. Back in 2019, the groundbreaking RPG Disco Elysium took home 4 Game Awards. Since then, Zaum, the studio behind it, has been through a host of changes, but tonight, 6 years later, those who now make up the studio are ready to give the world the very first look at their next CRPG. It's a dive into the shadowy world of espionage, where the truth can be stranger than fiction, and every failure isn't the end, but the start of a new path.
I once knew a spy. Brilliant, relentless, magnetic. Her name was Herschel. Dark gold hair, a
well-worn life beneath. A dandelion puff, waiting to be blown. She tried to look out for me. For us. None of it mattered in the end. Everything she touched rippled into failure.
Now, let's talk about Gamescom Cares, our platform for responsibility projects here at Gamescom that we hold very close to our hearts. This year, we are giving the stage to highlight one of the many great initiatives. It's dedicated to all the games promoting democracy. We invited a developer to learn more about it, and I'm here with Jörg Friedrich, CEO of Paint Bucket Games from Germany. Hello, tell us about the game you made, The Darkest Files.
Hi, thank you. In The Darkest Files, we tell the true story of Fritz Bauer, who was persecuted by the Nazis and forced to flee Germany, only to return after the war to fight them with the sharpest sword of democracy, the rule of law. It shows how quickly a constitutional state can become an unjust state and how this leads to darkness. But it also shows that we cannot simply stand by and watch. When this happens, we must take action.
Indeed. There are other examples like your game playable here at Gamescom, such as Glass House by Flat 28 Collective from Italy, a story-rich CRPG set in a lockdown apartment block at the dawn of a world war. And Compensation Not Guaranteed by Team Project Lunch from Singapore, a document checker thriller about a post-colonial country from the perspective of a government official worker. So, Jörg, can you tell us why these games are so important and so impactful?
Well, games are more than entertainment. Like any great art form, they reflect our concerns, our fears, our hopes, and what preoccupies us. Democracy is under attack right now. Minority rights are being violated, and the world is becoming increasingly interconnected. So games are a powerful medium for addressing these issues, and they have the potential to inspire change. I am glad that not only are many people in the global games industry engaging in projects like this, but also more and more institutions like the European Commission or the United Nations.
A very important message. Thank you so much, Jörg. And of course, thank you to all of the dedicated developers around the world who put so much heart and soul into those games, making the world a little better. Please check them out, everyone, and check out all the great initiatives of Gamescom Cares. Now, we have much more Gamescom ONL to come next. It's a very special performance of the music of Clair Obscur Expedition 33, plus Resident Evil Requiem.
You're just a part of my life, and you're just a part of my life.
an ageless slumber. The primal flow awakens once more.
It is fate that brought us together.
Shisha, such a pathetic place.
Who is this guy? What does he want?
Your ignorance is despicable.
A power stirs deep beneath us. Whatever's lurking, it's behind this gate.
The ground is shaking! It's people! We have to take it down!
How long have they been trapped in here?
Be it destiny or chaos, I shall break the cycle!
Time for the final reckoning.
You can't stop my legacy. Okay, I'ma set it off, get back. Turn up the knob and take it to the max. You could bring an army. And it's not your never see, 'cause you can't stop my legacy.
You just got a fresh look at Delta Force, which launches today on PS5 and Xbox. And the best part, it is free to play. Now it is time for something truly special and one of the most requested moments from our community this year. Earlier in 2025, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, the debut title from French indie studio Sandfall Interactive, captured hearts with its stunning Belle Epoque-inspired world and unforgettable style.
Absolutely. This is a very special game, and tonight we wanted to bring that world to life right here on stage at ONL with a special acoustic performance from the game's soundtrack. Please join me in welcoming, for their first big live performance ever, the composer of the game, Laurent Testard, and vocalist Alice Dupont-Pussier, performing Alicia from Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
It's pretty good music, but I'm just gonna enjoy the song. I'm just gonna enjoy the song, man. I'll be back.
It was absolutely beautiful, absolutely amazing. Thank you so, so much. And we have so much more opening night live right after this.
Since ancient times, the Hayabusa and Raven ninja clans have fought to keep peace, with the Hayabusa clan in the spotlight. But your clan, the Raven clan, has always had a secret motive.
Thanks. I owe you one, Hayabusa.
Expect heavy resistance from the DDO. We're all counting on you, Yakumo. Yakumo, just focus on the hostiles for now.
Understood. Stop this madness. Stay away from the Dark Dragon Seal. Go back home to your little raven nest. Or die here.
If you truly think you have what it takes to slay the Dark Dragon, prove it.
The very fiend that resurrected the Dark Dragon years ago. Even a mortal such as yourself has heard of me? I'm sure. Die, insect.
Please, don't kill him. The whole world's at stake.
Well, we've seen so many great games so far, so make sure to spread some love to these amazing developers and teams behind them, and wishlist your next favorite game on Steam by checking out our Gamescom Steam event. And the best thing is you'll find even more games from this year's Gamescom show floors, from beloved indies to big blockbuster titles, by scanning the QR code below. Now it's time for the world gameplay premiere of an MMO shooter set in a post-apocalyptic dystopian Seoul, South Korea. From NCSoft, this is Cinder City, blending narrative-driven shooter action with a vast, seamless open world.
Freeze! ADF!
Get on the ground now! Drop your weapon or we'll shoot!
Drop your weapon, last
Bro, we got
warning.
45 more minutes.
Are you trying to get us all killed here?
3 minutes to drop. Everyone stand by.
I need my hot chalky. Yo, Temu Division. I feel like this fucking song doesn't really... It doesn't match. The song doesn't match. Dude, it really is Temu Division. Temu Division, baby.
But that's not all. We've now got a second brand new game from NCSoft. Time Takers is a competitive team-based survival shooter where the ultimate prize is in
Take
points,
my time,
it's
Jeff.
time itself.
You're taking
Here's
my
your first
time.
ever look at the gameplay.
Yeah, Time Takers. That's what you should fucking rename this.
In an ale-induced stupor.
Time Takers.
A ghost
The
of
event.
my former glory. Until one day when I was stabbed.
Yes, like that.
I thought I died. Instead, I was given a second chance in a strange world, alongside rogues from across the timescape.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, bro. What? I'm fucking... This is where I'm about to crash out. I can't take anymore.
We were promised to fix our past.
I can't fucking take anymore,
I guess
man.
That's what we're here to do.
I gotta go close my window because I'm streaming. God, it's all the same. Is this Black Ops 7? Fucking Foam Stars, Foam Cord 2, bro. Like, what in the fuck?
For decades, Silent Hill has defined psychological horror in games.
Thank God.
Tonight,
Save
the
us.
fog rolls in
Konami.
once again. Here's a brand new look at Silent Hill F from Konami, including the reveal of the American voiceover actress Susie Young as Hinako.
Chill, man. I've been chill. Alright, let's check this out.
It's so good that it's still in the water. You better consider your hunt. Over.
Lux already knows, bro. I'd like to take a moment to apologize. Sorry.
You saved my life and laid claim to my soul. In turn, I shall save your souls by claiming the life of your old self.
What's that? What is this place?
This way.
God, man.
We better get going.
It seems the atmosphere is crazy.
A good day is always an extraordinary day. An extraordinary day isn't always good. With that in mind, today's a bit too extraordinary.
Damn.
So this is where you are. I wondered where you had gone. You need to start getting ready. It's time to say your goodbyes. You're going to kill them with your own hands.
What's going on? No. It's got my home too. The halls, the doors, everything's changed. Tell me, who are you? Please. Just die.
Damn, dude. It looks good. It looks really good.
It must be hard for you to bid farewell to childhood friends.
Yes.
Man, yeah. I'm surprised, man. When I first heard the studio that was making this game, I didn't think they could, I didn't think they'd pull it off. What is this? Alright. It says it's in-game footage. Combat's looking pretty sick. Music's epic. Is it a Souls-like? I don't think you can even hear what I'm saying. Okay. Giamma Games. No console. Damn. Man. I don't know. That's pretty good. Joe Mama Games. Walmart Phantom Blade. Bro said Walmart Phantom Blade.
This is the Traveler, an agent of a shadowy faction known only as the Collective. And in Kronos the New Dawn, you'll step into their role. From Polish horror powerhouse Bloober Team, nominated last year at the Game Awards
from
for
Polish
Silent
horror?
Hill 2
What?
remake, comes a bold new
What did
vision
you
of
just say?
survival horror. In this world, the dead don't stay dead. When they find each other, they merge into something far more terrifying.
Kronos looks really promising.
Launching September 5th, here's your brand new look at Kronos, the New Dawn.
Now this is cringe. I mean, they have a cat in the trailer, so it's automatically a win. They got multiple cats. No, not the kitty. He saved the cat. Oh, hell yeah, dude. It's like they're trying to
see me,
friend. She saved the cat, I guess. They're speaking my language. Got horror. Cats. Eldritch creatures. Bad choice of music, though. Music is completely ruining the vibe, honestly.
Stay calm.
Will it be as good as Dead Space? Horror and cats win-win. Bad choice of music throughout the event so far. Call of Duty had the best music with Master Puppets. It looks promising. Yeah.
All right, for our next trailer, let's turn it over to the head of sequels at Obsidian Entertainment.
Guten Tag, Gamescom. Look at this. Tens of thousands of Europeans packed into one building in the dead of summer with absolutely no air conditioning. This is the type of dystopia we here at Obsidian Entertainment absolutely respect. What is this? Am I experiencing Schadenfreude right now? I may have messed up the pronunciation, but you knew the idea. How are you? My name is Mark. I am the head of sequels here at Obsidian Entertainment, and I've got big news. I am going to drop a brand new trailer for The Outer Worlds 2. What are you going to get? More planets, more chaos.
I imagine
and
this is what the
actual release date now that GTA
people
6
who run
got
these
pushed to the
corporations
spring.
are actually like.
Strap
you know?
on in. Stock up on some gummy bears. Stock up on your favorite pretzels. Get ready. Here comes The Outer Worlds 2 trailer. Roll it, Jeff. It's got to be Jeff that's rolling it, right?
And now, a trailer for the part of the game you'll remember more than the ending. The Companions.
Let's skip the diplomacy.
Chemically enhancing your statistically unsafe lifestyle. This might sting a lot.
Ooh, an enemy.
Son of a spread.
grateful you're not on fire.
And no, you can't sleep with them.
Boss is taking over the stream, bro.
ONL, but now
It's his time.
First look at Inzoi Island Getaway with Inzoi's first and free DLC, which is coming tomorrow.
Where calamity began, this trial shall end.
Oh, what the fuck is going on here?
Prepare for the final confrontation.
Grand Theft Alley Express. Marathon is back. Boss is like, yo, wait, what is this?
あいつらとの冒険は騒がしくて大変だったけど、なんとかなってよかったな。けどな、俺たちにまた一つ面白い運命が待ち受けてる気がするんだ。多分楽な冒険じゃないだろうな。この広い世界にはたくさんの試練もあるはずだ。だけど俺たちが力を合わせれば乗り越えられるさ。何ぼーっとしてんだよ。やることが山ほどあるんだ。早く出発するぞ。さてさてさて CBT 募集が始まるってよ。
The industry is becoming
絶対参加
soulless.
してくれよな。
Boss, how we feeling about it? Huh? Yeah? No? Oh my god, he doesn't even want to fucking watch it. Bro, are you serious? I need you. Come back. Boss, come back. You're not done yet. Come on, man. Help me out here. Dude, Boss was here for like 5 minutes and he's like, I can't do this. Come on. I'll give you just a couple more treats. Just a few more. Boss doesn't even want to hang around.
It brought you here, my fire. My fire.
Don't listen.
Your reputation is legend.
Oh my, you. I think I know what you are.
So weary is the wanderer that treads on the fertile soil.
The Redfall update. Bloodlines 2. Another Unreal Engine game.
There are some big news. We finally have a firm release date for Vampire Bloodlines 2, October 21st of this year. And next, since we're here in Germany, it is only fitting to spotlight a homegrown success story. The deep survival crafting of Enshrouded from Keen Games in Frankfurt. Still in early access, Enshrouded has already let friends adventure, fight, and build together in endless ways. But tonight, the world is about to change forever. A new force is coming, one that will redefine how you explore, how you build, and how you survive. It's a monumental edition, and you're hearing about it first, right here at Opening Night Live.
Listen. I dreamt of a time before the corruption and the fight for survival. I dreamt of a shimmering home and of exile. To find peace, we must brave the deep. Hear the old gods whisper, and an ancient fury awakens. We shall purge the profane and command the water to yield to our will, for there is no greater power than the flame of the faithful.
Awesome. And tonight at ONL, we have news of the latest Xbox franchise that is coming to PlayStation for the first time, and the reveal of brand new expansion as well.
Leia's like, whoa. Jeff Keighley broke Leia, bro. I think he's gonna like...
Honored friends, masters of the blacksmith guild, let me introduce a young master of our craft and new owner of Gutenberg's old forge, Henry of Skalitz.
Ready? We can begin.
First look at Legacy of the Forge, the second story expansion for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. You'll put your blacksmithing skills to the test to acquire and repair a legendary burnt-down forge with brand new design features. All right. Do we have any Cult of the Lamb fans in here? All right. It's time for some big news for the darkly comedic action adventure management hybrid game. Here's the announcement of a major expansion to the game coming soon.
What the fuck is wrong with Leia? She likes the bag of catnip more than the catnip. Damn, this music
World
sucks.
of Warcraft celebrated its 20th anniversary and kicked off its 3 expansion story arc, the World Souls Saga. Here to tell us more about what's to come is executive producer Holly Longdale.
everyone. I am so excited to be here to reveal our next adventure, World of Warcraft Midnight. I'm equally excited to welcome you all home with our new housing feature. And if you're here at Gamescom, please come by and check it out on the show floor. We have a lot coming in this next expansion, our 11th expansion. To start with, on the horizon, there's a looming darkness, and it's threatening the ancestral home of our blood elves. But Midnight is also about light, and about hope, and about heroes who rise when the world needs them most. And it's about the bonds that tie us together. And it all starts at the Sunwell. And if any of you have ever played WoW, do you remember the Sunwell? With that in mind, please enjoy the premiere of our cinematic introduction to Midnight.
Dude, what? What? Bro. I'm sorry. Holy shit.
I need you with me on the
Yo,
roll.
Michael Wernick with a $100 direct donation.
The void will envelop us soon. Only the light can save us.
Michael Wernick with a $100 direct donation out of nowhere saying, fuck it, the subs don't work on mobile. Glad you're enjoying the show, MPG.
Not while I progress.
Oh, Michael, thank you so much. My mic is peaking. I'm sorry. My mic is peaking like crazy. Michael, thank you so much. That's incredibly kind of you, dude.
Little elves.
Come on, bro.
I can see you grow weary. How much longer can you hold out?
All right, I'll just give boss another minute on camera and then I'll...
yourselves.
Leandrin, don't.
Light be with you.
You think the teleprompter was messing up? It had to be.
She understands it's hopeless.
I lost it, bro. I lost it.
Soon, you all will. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace am I made one with all that is sacred. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through.
Ray's like, you got it, man. Just keep it chill, bro. Keep it chill. Ray's worried about me.
I know that I am unworthy. I don't know if I deserve your help, but I know my people do. Please give them strength. I admire your spirit, but that will not save you. Soon, I will break your world.
You can't even break one elf.
This darkness comes to devour everything. And when it is finished, there will be no more light. Without your aid, we will perish. I beg you, help us.
Sean Mitchell with a super chat says, I'm struggling to stay awake for RE9 and Ghost of Yotei. Well, it has to be next, man. Yeah. Sorry.
Emmanuel will not fall.
Not while we draw breath.
Oh, God. It's almost over. It's almost over. Please, please let the Resident Evil 9 reveal be good and Ghost of
Nobody
Yotei.
does those better than Blizzard, and hope you guys enjoyed that. All right. Next is the global announcement of a new project from Team J, the dev team behind Delta Force. Project Spectrum is a tactical shooter for the fearless. It is a physiological horror PvEVP game. That's right, where you battle against monsters.
That's right.
Other
I
players,
PP
and
my
your own sanity as
PvEVP.
widespread anomalies twist
I am
around the
fucking
world. Face the horror or become
gone,
the
dude.
horror itself.
I am just gone.
Can you describe the sound in the recording?
Got fucking Jeff Keighley on stage talking about PP or some shit. Like, come on, man.
Sorry.
Let's go back to the start.
Project Rectum.
Remember the wind. Strong wind.
What is this?
What the hell happened?
Must be a pretty good game. Yeah, why does this kind of look cool though? Shit, what is this? I'm like making jokes, but this actually looks good. Oh, I'm sorry, Schmidt. I missed your super chat. You said World of Walmart. This looks kind of good though. I like this.
The loss is too heavy for you.
Is it a banger show so far? Not at all.
But sometimes, loss can birth beasts and bury truths. What do you think? What if you are the beast?
The beast?
Bloodborne Timu, bro. I don't know. How much time is left? 10 minutes. We're gonna probably see like a minute of Ghost of Yotei, I bet you. Probably gonna be like a minute. I think it's Microsoft flooding the market. It's been mostly them all night. Oh, it's called Spectrum. So you called it Rectum. I see what you did there. Yeah. 30 seconds of Yotei.
All right, this next world premiere feels familiar, yet it is something brand new from Wargaming. And trust me, you've seen them with tanks, but you haven't seen them do anything like this before.
We're getting like
It's coming
30
to
seconds.
PC consoles and Steam Deck.
Another fucking tank game, dude. We've got 2 fucking tank games in a single show. This is punishment for my sins. It's gotta be. Gaming tanks. Oh, I see what you did there, Schmidt. From the same people. Wait, is that a joke? Did he say that? I may have missed it. Nah, you're kidding me. There's no way it's the same people. Hell of a year for tank enthusiasts, bro.
This October, Sucker Punch and PlayStation take us back to the year 1603 into the sandals of Atsu, a lone Ronin driven by a single purpose:
Ghost of
to avenge
Wokai.
the brutal slaughter
Let's
of her
go.
family at the hands of the ruthless Yotei 6. Tonight, we have a new look at the deadly, beautiful world
Deadly.
of Ghost of Yotei.
Very deadly. All right, come on.
Are you going to give me a line?
That's it. That's the trailer. That would have been awesome.
Swordsmith's daughter. I watched that tree burn. How did you escape?
Same way. I survived every battle. The thought of killing you. Ruthless spirits, wandering the land, driven by vengeance. Sometimes I feel like that is what I am.
Legends 2. Yo! Yo! Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yo, it was worth it. It was worth it. We did it. We fucking did it. Legends 2 is real, baby. 2026. Free DLC.
PS5 and confirmed today on O&L.
Holy Fuck yeah.
Fantastical supernatural story and survival missions, all free if you own the base game.
Amazing.
For nearly 3 decades, Resident
Hell
Evil
yeah, dude.
has
Okay.
terrified,
You know what,
thrilled,
Jeff?
and
Hold
defined
on.
the survival horror genre.
Hold on, though.
Now, a new
Yo, I'm so
chapter
stoked about that,
rises
bro.
from the shadows. Back in June at Summer
Yes.
Game Fest, we gave you the first glimpse
so happy
of
about
Resident
that, bro.
Evil Requiem, and tonight we are diving
Oh
deeper
my God.
with a brand new look that explores the haunting backstory of the game's protagonist, Grace Ashcroft, and why she may be the key to surviving what's coming.
All right, all right. I want to talk more about Legends, but I gotta. Hell yeah, dude. I'm genuinely surprised by that. I was not expecting that announcement.
Man,
Resident Evil Outbreak hype. You know, you know.
You have been on that thing all day.
Well, if you're gonna work so late.
Get some sleep, eh?
I'm almost done, just a sec.
It's really coming down hard.
Mom, phone.
Yo, I gotta text my buddy about this. I gotta text my friend and tell him about Legends.
Hello?
Miss Ashcroft?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Alyssa.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude. What the?
They're coming. Grace, we need to go.
Go where? Mom, what's going on?
Hurry.
Wait, who's coming? What's wrong?
Shh. We need to keep our voices down.
This is ridiculous.
Come on.
Tell me what's going on.
Now is not the time.
Follow mom.
Mom, wait.
Grace, follow mommy.
Keep moving.
Leon?
Who's that?
Leon looks a lot different.
I'm so sorry about the power outage.
What happened?
It's really no excuse, and I apologize for the inconvenience.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Yeah, don't worry.
I should have it fixed soon. I just need to find
Oh no,
my
it's Western. Was that Leon?
Grace, look at me. Grab my hands. Okay, look at me. Look at me. In and out. Breathe in and out. Oh, Grace. I promise you, I will explain this all to you one of these days. Grace.
Old crazed Leon.
Please know that you are my hope. Never forget that.
What are you talking about?
Just... I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
Mom, I'm scared.
No. We need to find a way out of here now.
But we don't have any of our stuff.
We can come back for it later, Grace.
Damn, is that all they're gonna give us? I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to be greedy. But shit.
That game is insane. I got to see that sequence in Osaka about a month ago. There's a lot more to share, and there is a reason it was the most wishlisted title coming out of Summer Game Fest this June. Now, for those of you here in the arena tonight at Gamescom, there's some good news, because you'll be over on the show floor, be the first players in the world to get hands-on with a playable demo of Resident Evil Requiem at the Capcom booth.
No shadow drop.
Down to the launch this February. A huge thank you to Capcom and Takeuchi-san for that special look. And with that, Gamescom opening night live comes to a close.
I'm not gonna lie, Ghost of Yotei Legends.
Stop here. We'll be back on Thursday,
Ghost
December
Legends
11th
was
for
bigger.
the Game Awards, streaming live around the world as we honor the best games of the year and give you a glimpse of what's coming in 2026 and beyond with tons of brand new game announcements. You're leaving, but before we say goodnight, we do have one last surprise.
Oh.
A global announcement from a studio that walked away with multiple Game Awards wins for its last project. Please, take a look.
Okay. Oh. Okay, Black Myth.
Brother, help me here. You ain't even trying. It's all me.
Look at that belly of yours. Where's the mountain? Hey, you're falling fat, losing again.
Drop that Cosworth. Master will take us back, as long as we keep that mountain in our heart. Hey.
You're scolding, you're flogging, life spared. No risk going back. This place, we've got food on our table and... They're coming for us.
Holy shit. Fucking giant tiger. Oh god. Yeah, it's looking crazy. Yo, I get that. I think that's a whole nother game, dude. I don't even think that's DLC. Shit.
There's a special announcement. Game Science has announced and kicked off development of the second title in the Black Myth series, this time starring Zhong Kui, the ghost-catching god who wanders between hell and earth. This will once again be a single-player ARPG rooted in ancient Chinese myth and folklore. And don't worry, to those who love the Black Myth series, the westward journey won't end here either. It's been amazing opening night live tonight. Thank you so much to Shocks for joining me.
Thank you so much, Jeff. I had so much fun. Also, a huge announcement at the end of that to close out opening night live this year and kick off Gamescom 2025. It's been so much fun to host this thing again with you, Jeff. What an amazing show.
Oh, it was such an amazing show. Great job to you. Thanks for coming back again, Shocks. And thank you to everyone for watching online and here, the audience in Cologne. What a great night. Have a great Gamescom 2025. And we'll see you on December 11th for the Game Awards in LA. Good night, everybody.
All right, well, there we have it. Man, gotta say that that Ghost of Yotei Legends announcement pretty much saved the entire show for me. I was stoked for Resident Evil 9, but they didn't really show much. The Legends announcement is huge for me, though. I have to admit. The show I did not enjoy. That was tough. I was losing it. But to be honest, if at the end of that, you know, basically it's like, hey man, Legends 2 is, you know, they put out a poll. All right, let me move this back to where it's got to go, and then I'll put out a poll. Give me one sec. Okay, let me just fix this. Just that. Okay. All right. Let me go put that poll up. You guys can vote on it. It's breaking, though. Everything's breaking. Do grade opening night live 2025. All right, there you go. You guys can vote. We have a super chat from Lux, and he says, watched multiple streams, couple of Twitch with 80K and 30K respectfully. After Legends, they spammed L and cut content if you want a non-biased reaction. That's fucking wild. Like, I don't understand. It's free, dude. Like, it's free for people who buy the game. That's a shame. That's a shame. I don't care, though. Fuck the haters, dude. Like, Ghost of Tsushima Legends was awesome. It was. It was an awesome multiplayer experience. And Sucker Punch cooked with that. And I'm not going to lie, I was like really nervous that they weren't going to do a follow-up with, trying to fix this, with Ghost of Yotei. And I thought for sure, like, if they were going to announce it, it would come like after the launch of the game. But I don't know, man. I think people are just like, look, there's definitely some valid concerns about Yotei, but I think generally speaking, it's like they could announce anything. Like, they could announce that they're giving the game away for free, and you'll still see people saying L, you know, and like. But no, I generally speaking, though, I did not enjoy the show. That was a really weak show. I struggled to get through that. I'm just glad that there was something that was worth it, right? You think Legends could be a fully fledged live service? Well, let me go see if there's any news on it, because that was, you know, I thought for sure that the trailer All right, so they have more details here. Ghost of Yotei Legends DLC coming in 2026. This is from the PlayStation blog. Free DLC for all Ghost of Yotei owners. Just announced on stage at Gamescom opening night live, Ghost of Yotei Legends is coming in 2026. Legends is our cooperative multiplayer mode featuring a fantastical supernatural setting in contrast to the grounded world of Ghost of Yotei. And just like Ghost of Tsushima Legends, Ghost of Yotei will be free DLC to all Yotei owners. Ghost of Yotei Legends will offer 2-player story missions and 4-player survival matches. This time around, you'll play as one of 4 character classes to try to defeat demonic giant versions of members of the Yotei 6, plus a variety of new enemies that fight alongside them. Hold on, my screen just glitched out here. Waiting for it to fix itself. It says you could see some new concept art. So they do have some concept art here. Stay tuned for many more details about Ghost of Yotei Legends. And in the meantime, we're only 6 weeks away from the launch of Ghost of Yotei on the PS5. Interesting. So as of right now, it sounds like it's basically like a direct follow-up to Ghost of Tsushima Legends. Yeah, it looks like it's a direct follow-up to Ghost of Tsushima Legends in the fact that this does not seem like it's going to be a live service. This seems like it's going to be something that has a fixed amount of content and something that's going to I could see them updating it a little bit, but it reads very much to me like this is something that's not going to be supported for years to come. I'm assuming they're going to treat it the exact same way they treated Legends, where they did update Legends a couple times. They didn't just like put it out and then walk away from it. They updated it, I think, a few times for like a year and a half or something like that. And so I gotta say, man, like this is super interesting to see Sony announcing something like this in their live service era, because I would have assumed that it was either going to be one or the other. We've talked extensively about the idea of getting. Hold on. Sorry. I've talked extensively. We've had discussions extensively about Sony maybe not being willing to, or their studios for that matter, not being willing to do these kind of just random offshoot, multiplayer experiences like they used to. But at the very least with Sucker Punch, they're still doing it. And this is just I just gotta say, man, look at this shit. You got Sucker Punch coming out here. Here's Ghost of Yotei. Here's Ghost of Yotei Legends, a free multiplayer component that's launching shortly after the game. Meanwhile, you got Naughty Dog, and they're like, "Yeah, we can't do nothing for you, buddy. Sorry, we can't give you nothing. We give you The Last of Us Part 2 remaster. Here's chronological mode. You want chronological mode? We got chronological mode." It's like, what the fuck? Where's Factions 2, bro? I don't know. I'm just super stoked though. I really was nervous that we were not going to get a follow-up to Legends, but I'm glad we are. 2-player story missions, 4-player survival matches. Nothing on PvP though, which is interesting. So it seems like they're deciding not to go in the direction of a PvP. Maybe that's something they could add later if they want to. It makes me wonder, like, do you think if it succeeds, they'll try to branch it out into a live service? That's great, though, man. Nice to see a follow-up to it. But, yeah, for me, that was definitely the highlight of the show. I'm already excited for Ghost of Yotei, and I was definitely just expecting we were going to get a, just another story trailer or something like that, and that would be it, but was not expecting a Legends announcement. So that was nice. Mr. Helgate, you're saying, bro, stop poking the wound. What are you talking about? Orphan, you're saying you fell asleep. Is it over? Well, I can't tell if you're being serious or not, but if you are, um, Ghost of Yotei Legends was announced. It's going to be coming as free DLC in 2026. I was more hyped for Resident Evil 9, but I don't know, man. I thought that they were going to show a little bit more. Like, it was nice to get a little cutscene, but I don't know. You always get this sense with Gamescom that, like, with opening night live, I still overhyped it. I still overhyped this show, dude. I really thought, like, there's no way it could be bad this year. And I don't know. There were a couple of good announcements, but I think it was just bad, dude. I'm going to be honest. Not trying to sound ungrateful or anything, but it's just like, Jesus, that should not have fucking been 2 hours long. Like, that should not have been 2 hours long. More than half of the stuff that was shown could have been cut and make it a much more concise show. Oh, you meant The Last of Us Online? Yeah, my bad. My bad. You thought it was fine. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not in a great mood today. It's hard to say. It did feel kind of bloated, you know? It did feel a little bit bloated. The ending was pretty good, though. But December 11th, the Game Awards. Let's see. What day does that fall on? December 11th is a Thursday. So, Game Awards should be really good. That'll be the big one. I think the pacing was awful, Orphan. What was the ending? You got Ghost of Yotei, Legends, another look at Resident Evil 9, and that new Black Myth game. Black Myth game announcement's kind of surprising, gotta be honest. Did you see the special tank DLC for Ghost of Tank? Yeah, bro. Black Myth tank. Resident Evil 9 tank. Too many tank games. I lost my shit at that one game, though. Because I'm just so fucking tired of seeing games like that, man. And I think I speak for, like, almost everybody, where it's like, this is, like, we're just tired. Stop showing games like this. They don't deserve to be shown on a fucking stage, you know? Like, I'm not saying they shouldn't exist. I don't even know the name of it. The name of it doesn't even matter. But it looks just like a fucking AI, like, if you just input, like, make the game a combination of this, foam cord or some shit. That really pissed me off. Because it's just like, how many more years do we have to fucking sit through seeing games like this revealed? Like, we're over it, man. You need a lobotomy after that show? Oh my God. Oh my God. That's pretty bad. Well, let me see. We have 200 votes. 38% of you give it a C. 32% a D. Only 7% an A. 23% a B. That's interesting. More people voting for B than I would have expected. More tank games. That's what we need, more tank games. Lobotomy is crazy. It is crazy, dude. All right. Well, I think this might just about wrap it up. I'm not sure. I mean, at this point, all I can really say is that the Sekiro anime, yeah, that was a little bit surprising, I guess. Pushing Polygons, you're saying it wasn't that bad, MBG. Just really wasn't new stuff to stoke the hype. Yeah. The new, like, yeah, I guess you kind of got that vibe where it was a good show in terms of, like, if you wanted to see updates for some games, or like an okay show. But yeah, I don't know, man. Legends is what did it for me. Tarnish, you're saying what a show, B tier for me. Ghost of Yotei Legends. Do I seem cranky? Dude, I'm like this every year with opening night live. I was genuinely contemplating if I was even gonna fucking stream it this year, because it happens every specifically with opening night live. Summer Game Fest, I usually have an okay time with. Most events I'm usually good with, but opening night live is always the one where it's like every year I go into it thinking like I think it'll be different this year, and it's like, well, to be fair, the Legends announcement is a little bit different, so that did change it up a bit. But this is the show I struggle with the most. Truly, this is the one I struggle with the most. Yeah, I didn't really enjoy it. The Lego Batman game was pretty cool. That was kind of that was like it looked unexpectedly in depth. Resident Tank looked interesting at the end. Go check Nate the Hate on Twitter. What's Nate the Hate saying? Giving us any info about something? Hold on one sec. I mean, I'm looking at the official PlayStation post. For Ghost of Yotei Legends, and people seem hyped. I'll be honest. Like, this is nice to see. There's usually like immediate toxicity, but people seem hyped for the Ghost of Yotei Legends. At least based off of all the replies I'm seeing. So that's good. I think that this was maybe like the little positive boost that Ghost of Yotei needed leading in the launch. But you said Nate the Hate. Nate the Hate. Let's see. What is he saying? 55 minutes ago, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle won't be the only Bethesda game coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 in 2026. Aside from landing on PS5, Starfield is planned for the Switch 2. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. They're going to try to launch on PS5 and Switch 2. Interesting. Okay. You're done with Jeff Keighley shows. I don't know about that. You're definitely going to want to tune into the Game Awards. You're definitely going to want to tune into the Game Awards. That's the show where everything kind of goes, you know? Imagine if people get more hyped with Legends than for the Legends multiplayer than Yotei. That'd be kind of funny. That'd be crazy, actually. So the big thing I'm kind of curious to know about with Ghosts of Yotei Legends is if it really will just be a kind of carbon copy in terms of the template of how they're going to handle it, or if they're going to actually, you know, if they're going to go bigger with it and try to do more over time. I am curious about that, but I guess, you know, tacked on multiplayer mode still exists, man. You got Metal Gear Solid Delta getting a tacked on multiplayer mode. Now we got Ghosts of Yotei getting a Legends multiplayer mode, so they live on. They live on. But guys, I think that's going to wrap up the stream. Just glad I got through that, bro. Not a great show in my opinion. Ghost of Yotei and Switch 2. Maybe Legends. Guess we'll see. It is multiplayer. Not sure. They'll probably sell the multiplayer separate for like $20 like they did Ghost of Tsushima Legends. Well, I don't mean, yeah, I know calling it tacked on multiplayer, that makes it sound shitty. That makes it sound shitty. I don't know. I don't mean to make it sound that way. I think it'll be awesome. But there you go. Those are the poll results. Am I left-handed? I am not left-handed. No. All right, guys. That's going to wrap up today's stream. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who showed support and helped support the channel. We hit 26 members. Got some super chats. Michael Warren dropped a $100 direct donation. So, Michael, thank you for that, buddy. Sorry I didn't thank you more for it. It was just, you know, in the middle of probably me overreacting to something. But yeah, guys, please enjoy the rest of your day, evening, or night. I did put out a news video earlier. You can go check that out. And also, I don't know if Devil Shooter's here. He definitely doesn't have to do timestamps for the stream. This stream probably won't even be up after this because it's going to get copyrighted into oblivion. So, you know, just be on the lookout for that. But all right, guys, that does it. I'm gonna go figure out what I'm doing for dinner. So, all right. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will catch you in the next one. Until then, take care, everyone.